It's been a while. A lot of stuff been going on. Uh, as we get ready for this weekend, I got two good shows coming up this weekend, both NFL. While I'll be getting ready for the NHL draft in a month from tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. First of all, let me say congratulations to the football club over in Europe, Arsenal, for winning both the Premier and Champions League. Good for them. Congratulations to them and their fans. Because you know me, I don't really have any, I support Man United, but at the same time, I am not going to kill myself. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Borgoff? Yeah, yeah, sure. Give me, yeah, come up. Uh, we lost a great hockey player over the weekend, and we saw this player 48 hours. No, let me see. What's today? They played last night, right? 72 hours ago, bring out the torch for their team, and we lost the great Claude Lemieux today. Stunning. We just saw him 72 hours ago bring out the torch for the Canadians, and now he's no longer with us. This tells you how short life is. I'm gonna get Bog off up here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I still can't believe that we have lost Claude Lemieux, 61 years old, and yeah, Bog off. I'm gonna bring you up in a second. 61 years old. I know we lost someone else in the sport. Oh, Kyle Busch last week. Yes, yes, yes. My condolences to the NASCAR world as we lost Kyle Busch last week, tragically, and we lost Claude Lemieux this morning. Give me a quick second, everybody. Give me a quick second. I'm gonna get Bargoff up here in 1 second. Bargoff, give me a second. 1 second, everybody. Be right back. So let me get Bargoff up here. Sorry for the delay, Bargoff. Get you up here right now. I definitely got time for you, bro. Whatever you want to talk about. I don't know Arsenal, so again, congratulations to Arsenal getting the Eagles from there up. Get Bargoff up here. See what he wants to talk about, and chill with Bargoff for a little bit. There you go, Bargoff. You can pull up. So we lost Claudia Mew today. I was stunned when I saw that. God bless his soul. A hell of a hockey player. He was one of the best agitators of all time. I'll talk about that team tonight, the New York Knicks. Uh, we're going to do football this weekend. Seattle on Saturday, how the champions are working. And then Sunday, we're going to do the Eagles. And the reason why we're going to do the Eagles on Sunday, because if you haven't heard, A.J. Brown will be on the move. And the question is, who wants him? So far, it's been the Rams and the Patriots. And we'll all find out together. Bargoff is here. What's going on, man?
Hey, Mace, how you doing?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. What do you put it? It's good. It's good times. Nothing different.
How's
But the Champions
how's
League is tomorrow, so I'm looking
oh,
forward
it
to
is
that.
tomorrow?
Yeah, the Champions League's tomorrow. The we haven't won the we've won the Premier League,
Oh, okay.
so the
You know,
Champions League's tomorrow.
that boy's in the building. Little Rock, my man, Little Rock in the building.
Respect to that boy in Little Rock. Hey, so Mace, I was thinking, I've been catching up on football actually recently. Um, it's been interesting actually. I I saw the Seahawks thing that you were trying to do earlier. With that, what do you think about the season coming up? Uh, NFL wise.
The season?
Yeah.
Well, one thing I'm doing is I'm going to put out there the Seattle, the Rams, Broncos, and the Cowboys. Would you take those four to win the Super Bowl, or would you take the field? Which one would you take?
Now, so how just one question because
Well, no, if you hear me,
I don't keep up with the complete
you go.
ins and outs of it. Is the Seahawks defense that much more dominant than the rest?
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, because that if that's the case, then they're a pretty big favorite, like in my eyes. So I'd probably say no. But like if you have a really good defense, I do think it's a big like advantage, like especially in the league. So um, but no,
Yeah.
I'll see.
The
See, but
defense is what gets them where they go.
the thing is with football for me, it's just I tell Moss this all the time. It's like I grew up on it, right? Like I watched it all the time. That everybody I saw then I saw like all my favorite players like leave, and it's like it just kind of dropped. I love the NFL though. I thought it was NFL is like one of my favorite organizations out there though. I do think I do like what they do for their cities as an organization. So I do keep up with that. I've always been more college fan though, in that sense. So, but I will say I do. I've been watching some of the old. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm getting older. You start watching old football because like some of the football you're seeing, like it's just different, right? Like so you go back and rewatch some of the old college football like national championships and NFL like Super Bowls. That's always nice. So that's like, that's on my to do list actually to do that. So
And that's what you see?
that's what I see.
Yeah, say that
Yeah, I
again,
don't
what
know.
you see.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing with football, honestly, because it's so hard to keep up with, man. It's so hard to keep up with for me. Like it's too much. It's a lot of sports. That's what I'm saying.
Mm, I look at it as, honestly, but I look at football as a sport that's pretty cool. Because it makes you feel like you're part of something, like you're
Actually,
part
no,
of.
because I grew up on the Friday Night Lights, right? So I do like high school football. Like I do like going out there, and I love seeing a kid like grow for 4 years, right? Like I love watching them just grow through the entire thing.
I
I
think
just loved playing it more. I just love playing it more than watching it. But it's like you notice the little differences though. You start watching players in college versus pro versus high school. That's a really fun thing to do, actually. But
it's a big difference, isn't it?
it's the timing, man. It's the timing. It's like cornerback was always my favorite position, right? So like stuff you can get away with in high school, you can't get away with in college. And in college, like I feel like there's gradients of it. Like I think
Yeah.
there's gradients of it. Like I think uh, it all depends with college. Like it's hard. Obviously seniors versus freshmen, it's a big jump. But you can still at times you can see underclassmen doing really well. It's like such a big dynamic with that. The pros is like the timing. The timing that you get in the pros as a cornerback is like so little. It's so reactive. Like I don't know how people like sometimes you watch like pros and you're like how the hell do they do this job? Because it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. Like with the timing and
Well, the
with the timing.
difference is when you're in college, you're playing with 100 other guys. A guy like Itest can explain better because uh he played at Fresno State. He can tell you the in and outs what goes on. But to me, the difference between college and the pros is in college you're dealing with 100 other guys, but you got to train with, you got to work with, and you got to do them with. In the pros, you all you do is just play football, practice football, and you can work on your techniques. It's like night and day. I mean, once you make the pros, once you make the NFL, you're good as in, bro.
Yeah, but I've always had this debate with my soccer friends. I think with soccer, it's if you don't start early, like you can't pick up the skills. But with like football, what makes it so hard for me is there's always something wrong with you when you're playing. Like I feel like I've seen football players. It's like there's always something wrong, like physically, but they're still going out there and toughing it out. You don't a lot more than soccer. And then the other thing is where you have to be at 22, like 18 to 22. I feel like it's so hard on the college level at times. I mean, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me because I've seen it at Florida, like the pressure that some of the kids are under. Like it's like college is hard, man. Like just to be like a college football player, like just the lifestyle is hard. I think that's one of the hardest lifestyles out there. Um, don't get me wrong, like it's still academics, right? I mean, it's not like an actual like people will say it's like not an actual job, but like academics, it's still mentally It's still mentally drains you though. Like that's a mentally draining like lifestyle, like the student athlete thing. So
Let me ask you a question. How many NFL players you believe go to class when they're in college?
yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're in that, if you're like a baller, I guess like some people are just like they know they're going to the league. Probably those guys get exceptions. That's just the way it is. Some of these guys are just some people I do think like learning. Like there are some people that just are really good at that stuff, so they can do both. Um, I think majority though, they're just there. They're just there. They're just there just so because they have to be there, kind of thing.
Exactly. You know? But it's like night and day. I don't watch college football. I just bet on it. You know, like I used to. Even my team is good now. Hurricanes. I still don't follow it like I once did. You know, the NFL, I live and die for that.
Yeah, because it's. I think for you, it's like you see it as like the upper echelon of the game, and I think you want to see the best players play. Um,
Part
with
of it.
college, I think with college, what it is like people who love college more. It's like they fall in love with that dream aspect of it, which is we're watching these kids live out their dreams, and they can finally, you're watching them go pro and stuff like that. Like that's the dream. Like, and you watch them playing for the actual fun of playing the game, right? Versus, don't get me wrong, it's like people romanticize it a bit, but like that, I think that for a lot of people, that's what it is though. With college, it's like um, they can attach themselves more to that 18 to 22-year-old in that sense than a professional. Like it's hard to look at like a professional NFL player it's pretty much like a loud. You can sit there and go it's pretty much like had the best of everything and like is really it's hard to like sometimes relate to them. So it's easier to relate to college players at times. So I think
Yeah,
that's what happens with like that's what happens with that.
yeah.
But you're right
Shout
though.
out,
Like
shout
NFL
out to,
players,
give me a second. Shout out to Daniel Berry, my man. Good to see him. Yeah, go ahead. Well,
yeah, that's just the way I see it That's the way I see it with the sport. I mean, I love football. I mean, it's I feel like that's where a lot of people get their lessons from in life. So, um, in that sense, yeah.
Yeah, man, how you feel? Last year, your Florida Gators won the national championship in basketball, and now your Arsenal team won the Premier League. How you feel, man? You're getting winners in your life, man.
Yeah, I mean it's a good feeling. I mean, I don't take it for granted. Those championships are always hard. I mean, uh, with the Gator football situation, we'll see. I mean, that's we'll see what happens with that. That's um, it could it could take off. I mean, it could take off. We'll see. We'll have to see. It's uh, there's some issues there that need to be ironed out for it to like get back to the top. But apart from that, like yeah, I've been good though. I've been good. How you been, Mace? I mean,
Um, I've been good. Also, it's just that it's a boring time period because I don't like the NBA, and the
yeah,
Carolina Hurricanes look like they're going to the Stanley Cup final, and I cannot watch them because they're so boring. I'd rather watch a bunch of 300, 400 pound fat women wrestle in the mud and watch Carolina.
yeah. I mean, I know it's that period, right? Like because the fall is always super exciting with football. It's so exciting with football, and it's every week. It's always exciting, and then in spring you can kind of get used to the basketball to an extent, and then the summer comes. It's at least I always had soccer throughout the season, but it can be kind of like dry. It can be kind of dry. I feel like a lot of people just watch TV shows during this time, just catch up on old TV shows.
The reason why I watch soccer for the World Cup
Yeah,
because the
good for
games
me.
go very fast.
We got that coming up in 14 days, so that should be good.
Yeah, 3 weeks. Yeah,
What
eighty
do you
percent
think?
of the hotels are not being booked for the World Cup in America. What do you think about that? We wait till ball golf comes back. Very
Are you
yes.
saying they're not booked or like they're just overpriced? Which one is it?
You could say both, but the story I've been reading is 80% of the hotels are not booked.
Now booked,
Not booked.
not booked.
Because people are afraid to come over here because of the ICE situation. And there's some people out here who don't want to get caught up in that.
Yeah. You know the ice situation. Yeah, it's a tough one with the ice situation. I mean, some people like there are people that are scared of that are scared to go out in society right now. You know what I mean? It's a scary time.
Yeah,
Um, and trust me,
yeah,
like
Trump.
sometimes that I mean, some people don't want to take that chance of just going outside and getting caught up in getting caught up in like stuff. So,
Are you
uh,
going to Miami for the game, for any of the events?
no, not this year. And I was done with like sporting events after like 2 years ago, anyway. But I went to everything I wanted to do, so it wasn't like I think what did it for me is just like I go to these events. Nobody actually knows what. Nobody's there to. Nobody actually knows what the sporting event is about. It's like, but like, you can get good seats, and you're like, you can get really good seats, and it's the same exact crowds almost. It's like, um, you have executives in some of these places that don't even know what what the sport is. Like, it could be kind of like whatever, honestly. Um,
You make an excellent point.
I just can't. I don't know. I just don't like. I just don't like. I don't mind working an event. I've worked an event before. I don't mind working an event. I just don't even want to go to it. I just don't want to go to an event. If that makes sense.
You worked that event. How was that for you?
That was fantastic. I worked a ton of events actually. Like you can volunteer at certain events if you want. Like depending on what it is. But uh, I would like to volunteer at a Super Bowl one day, but those are it depend. Those can go fast, but Yeah, like they're fun. Like you get to experience it a different way, but it's also like you get to see like the logistics on how it's built, and like how events are done, the amount of
Hmm.
stuff that goes into making an event. Like that's why like it's kind of nice actually. So
Oh, you like the behind the scenes stuff?
yeah, like I don't mind that. Like I don't mind that like during the game. I just like going to a game and actually enjoying it live. I just don't enjoy it. And also, I'd rather enjoy that. I enjoy the sport from home. I rather enjoy the sport from home personally, or I'd rather go play it. One of those two. That's the way I like to enjoy sports.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's kind of
pretty
like you,
cool.
Mace. You don't go to events anymore, do you?
Do I go to events?
Yeah, I mean,
Not since I was sick. I missed out on, I'm gonna say, a good 17 years of going to live events. I used to before. Yeah,
I mean,
been
I
to a
don't get
lot.
me wrong. I've always said like I would love to go to. I would love to go. It depends. Like if something big comes up, like I will go, but not like I don't have to go every week to the game anymore. It's just not my thing. Um, I've done the week in week out thing with the with the Gators, so like where I've just gone. I've gone to every single Gator game for like 4 years. Like did that. So
Which one, the
um,
football or the basketball?
football, basketball. I didn't do. I didn't do it for basketball. I should have done it for basketball, but I did it more for softball. I did it for softball. I should have done it for like other sports, but um,
Did you, when you go to follow your alma mater, right? How cool is it
yeah.
for you?
Oh, it's cool. I mean, it's cool. Like I've not done SEC road trips, so that's the only thing. It's not like that. Like um, I want to do those. I want to do those one day, like where I just go around the South. But I'm waiting on. I don't know. I'd rather share that with people. It's not. It's one of those things like where I'm like I could just go do this by myself, but what's the joy in that kind of thing? I'd love to go see.
Interesting.
I'd love to go to Kentucky and go see a basketball game. I'd love to go. I'd
Rupp
love to go to
Arena?
yeah Rupp Arena. I'd love to go to Duke and see. I'd love to go to Vandy. I'd love to go to
Oh,
Duke to see just to see Duke in North Carolina just to see the area. But like, I'd love to go to Vandy. I'd love to go to Ole Miss. Wouldn't be even Ole Miss. I mean, there's a charm.
hey,
There's a
you.
charm about going to Ole Miss. So, but
Hey, let me ask you something because you're an SEC guy.
yeah.
What do you think of last weekend, 2 weeks ago, what Kiffin said about Ole Miss, about how
Yeah,
racist they are?
yeah, I've not caught the complete clip on. I've not watched the complete. Can you give me the full like gist on that? Like I've not caught the complete thing on it.
Well, Kiffin claimed that Ole Miss is one of the worst places to be because it's so racist. And then Jimbo Fisher jumped in and agreed with him.
I mean, okay, so I've always said this about Florida. Is
Have you
like
been to Ole Miss?
I've not been to Ole Miss, but okay. So you ever seen? So there's two things I'll say to this. Like I've always said, like at Florida, like for me, I don't feel like a coach. Like I feel like a coach that works at Florida has to be Southern, right? I've always said that, right? It doesn't have to be black. It doesn't have to be like black or white. He has to be Southern, like for the most part. Like a guy from Miami wouldn't work there because he's going to be going into like places around the South recruiting, trying to get the best players from So I always said like it has to be Southern, and yeah, like it's some of those places are they're in a different world at times. They're in a different world at times, but um, so Lane Kiffin, I think what he was saying is like he's saying certain places it can be hard to recruit, right? Is that what he said, Mace?
What's up, Iman? Good to see you, my friend. Had a little technical difficulty. If Bargoff can hear me, he can pull back up. All right, we're good. All right. Now, since Bargoff left, who's Iman said Knicks about to win the chip. Salute to you, my friend. Bargoff dropped off. Sorry for that. I mean, because we had great conversation. Bargoff, you hear me? Pull back up, bro. All right. Since Bargoff dropped off, let me talk about what some of the things that have come up. We'll start with Claude Lemieux, who was at the Eastern Conference Finals 3 nights ago, has passed away this afternoon at 61 years old. And God bless Claude Lemieux, one of the biggest agitators, a true champion, a money hockey player. Man has 4 Stanley Cups in a 14-year span, folks. That man won 4 Stanley Cups. Rest in peace, Claude. It was great seeing you the other night, and we're gonna miss you. Uh, if you did not hear what happened in Paris about Naomi, oh, Bargoff is back. Okay, good. Bargoff heard me. He's back. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Had
good
some
man.
technical difficulty. We'll pick up where we left off, Bargoff.
Yeah, no, mate. So I don't know about. So I've always said one of the things with being in Florida, well, like, we've touched this when we talked about the Billy Napier thing years ago. Is like if you're gonna be a coach at Florida, there has to be a certain coach. Like I always said, like you can't have. I feel like you have to be. I feel like a Floridian wouldn't work necessarily there. It has to be a Southern coach. Like
Yeah,
you have to have like you have to have like some Southern. It's just because dealing with the boosters and dealing with like the alumni and stuff, it's like I don't think like somebody from Miami like I think it'd be a little hard for somebody from Miami to go into like homes of like kids in like Alabama and like where like the majority of recruits are like like around the South, etc. Going into like
mm,
Southern homes,
you
I think it's kind of difficult. Um, I don't think I could. I could probably do it, but like it's just like one of those things. It's like when you're relating in terms of relatability, like you're pretty much trusting. You're going into like houses and trying to get you're trying to earn the trust, right? So like it's a really difficult situation in that sense. Um, so yeah, the coach has to be Southern, but as far as like the Ole Miss thing, I think. Uh, so I think so. Did he say like it makes recruiting tough in a sense because people are afraid of coming there, something like that.
he just talked about how real hostile the people down there is, and a lot of coaches came to his defense about it.
I mean, I've always, I mean, they are really passionate fans. I'm not gonna deny that, but I mean, some of the stuff is some of the stuff that I've never liked is I never really liked the gambling in college sports personally,
Yes.
but at the same time, they are 18 to 22, so they are adults. So it's like uh, the argument against it is like, well, I guess what ends up happening is a lot of these guys place bets and then they'll go into their DMs and they'll just say like, "Why aren't you playing better?" Like giving them a whole lot of abuse, right? Like that's usually that's a widespread like thing in society now, and it's really common. It's very common. So I mean, are they hostile? Like how hostile? Is it more hostile than like any other place? I don't know. It's hard to say because like, what is hostile to you in a sense? Like, hostile is like they make it
Um,
really uncomfortable, or like, is it?
hostile is like if me and you were walking down a dark road in that town, uh, we will not be welcomed there very, very nicely.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so but did he say it's hard for football players to come here because people make it difficult?
I guess so. I mean, when he said it 2 weekends ago, It made big headlines, and people um, validated Kiffin for it.
I mean, the other issue is like, why didn't you say this when you were there? That was, that's one thing you can always point to, because it's always easier to say that when you're like uh when you leave a place, though, right? Um,
Yeah, because if he wins in LSU, which is right under
yeah,
Ole Miss in proximity, his state troopers are going to be there for him.
yeah, but LSU's always been pretty like, I mean, LSU's always been more accepting in a sense, like as a southern state in a sense. I feel like it's a little easier in LSU for sure compared to Ole Miss. Um, I don't know. Like, do you find Ole Miss to be hostile? Like, have you? I've not been to Ole Miss, so
I
can't.
know how rough Mississippi is, man.
Yeah,
So when a guy like uh
yeah. I didn't grow up that. So I'll be honest. It's like
you know
sometimes me
when
talking
Lane
about it is
Kiffin
a little.
says it to me, it holds weight.
I mean, I can also imagine like Mississippi. It's like like people. It must be so hard for some kids to grow up there. Like, like really really tough. Like, uh,
It it doesn't surprise me what he said, but it kind of took a lot of people back. But I'm like, why should it take you back? If Kiffin's telling you the truth, Miss Ole Miss been always been like that.
no, is that just because it's like it's just? Is that just because of poverty, or is that just like just Ole Miss being like that, or is that just because they've just never
The problem with
just
Mississippi
gotten
is
over the yeah.
the problem with the state of Mississippi is they still live in the past. They still
Yeah,
think it's 1864 and General Lee is walking through the door.
yeah. Robert E. Lee's like a Robert E. Lee is like a big like it is there's a lot of Southerners that worship that guy. It's
So what you were saying before
yeah.
about the way it is down there, you are absolutely correct. Even though you haven't been down there, about the way the SEC
I'm,
is tough, man. Let me tell you, I'm not talking about the the football. We know that best
yeah,
conference on the
football's
planet,
tough.
but the environments are rough, man.
But it also has the most. Okay, okay. I guess you contrast. That's a contrast to the lifestyle in all these like football places, right? I feel like there's probably places in Texas it's the same thing where the football is like so glamorous that it covers up for the it covers up for
Exactly. You just hit it on the nose, man. You just said it. You hit it on the
yeah.
nose. What you just said is absolutely correct. The football covers it up.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Football for me is I find to be a shining light for a lot of people. Like I think football is it does help a lot of people like get through their days. Like I do find that like it does teach a lot of people a lot of good lessons, and it does do a lot of things.
Dude,
Sometimes I wish like some of these sports fans actually took some of the lessons they learned from football and put it in their own lives. That's the only thing.
you couldn't have
Um,
said better words, Bogov.
but
I'm
you're
dead
right.
serious. What you just said is on point. I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting because like the biggest haters of AI and technology are these same people, right? And then it's like, um, I feel like they're gonna end up like in that same situation. I feel like it's like you need like what we need in those places is like the industry to come back, right? They need the industry to come back because you can't just complete destroy an entire like ecosystem there. You just can't do that. But I think we need it. But they need to bring back like manufacturing in some way, and that's something that's something the government got to figure out. But that's just
Yeah.
if that's something they have to adapt. But then you also have like the power dynamics and stuff that it's hard to break. It's a big issue, man. You're not just going to suddenly just change. I've always said you're just not
That's
just going
why
to
we have
suddenly change
another
stuff.
the NAACP, those coons and phonies, they're telling players not to play in the SEC.
I disagree with that too. I mean, I guess it could go both ways, right? But I don't know. For me personally, I think. Oh, Mel's here. Mel's backstage.
I mean, bro, I just think it's fascinating that
Oh,
that is going on. If you know what I mean, you know what I'm
the
saying.
NAACP. So
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
yeah.
Melina,
Hey Mel, happy.
Uncle
Melina,
Mace.
how
I'm
are
live
you?
and direct from England.
She's
Oh,
in
you
England
there
right now.
partying?
Hell yeah. Guess what time it is for me right now?
I'm gonna say uh 1 o'clock in the morning.
You're right, and I'm wide awake.
It's one. It is 1 o'clock, isn't it? Yeah, 4 hours.
1 o'clock over there
Yeah.
where she's at. Yeah, but find that very interesting. And what surprises me is that people seem surprised that you know that this stuff goes on in SEC country. It's That's one of the most racist places all down there in the rural South in the country, bro. You feel me? Speaking of that, Melina, you here? Is Melina still here?
Yeah. I don't know. But Mace, I'll say one thing to this because like I struggle with this at times with the Indian dynamics at times too. But like it's the same thing I think with the black community. It's like there are people that have different experiences with this, and then it's not like a uni. Then it becomes then it becomes a almost like, well, which side is you know what I mean? It becomes a like there are. I feel like depending on who you run into on your journey in life, you have like it becomes that becomes your story, and you become so passionate about it. If you get what I mean.
Yeah,
Like I feel like you can say that, oh, you lived in a racist environment, like, but then you could be in that environment and people treated you very very nicely, and
that is true too.
people really toughened you up. People made you into a very strong person. People brought out the best in you, and then it's like, well, when you go back in like when you look back on life, they might have they might have helped you in some ways too. So that's a part of
I
your life
agree with you.
story, I guess. But then the problem ends up being is like, well, where you got what the problem ends up being is like, there's never a unified black front in any of these things. Like when you say like so when the NAACP says they should do this, there's never any unity in anything, and I don't think it's realistic either. I think there's always going to be like, based on the opportunity, there's always going to be somebody that's going to
Is
not.
Melina still here?
Yeah, I don't know. I think she
Is
just came to
Melina
say hi,
still
but
here?
I don't know. No, I don't think she is.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, Melina's still here. I want to say something to her.
No, she left.
Sorry, I got disconnected.
All right, she's here. Oh,
Sorry.
I want to say something to you.
Yeah, sorry, Uncle Mace. I got
No,
disconnected.
it's okay. I read what you said about your father and your grandfather, but
Aw.
more what you said about Steve. And
Yeah, I really miss him.
I really believe if Steve was still with us, he'll still be partying right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that was very nice what you wrote last week. What's up, Jordan?
Thanks, Coach.
I mean,
Has that young lady Posh stopped drinking yet?
Oh, no, she's been having her titties out and everything.
Wait,
Oh
who?
my God! Does she
Who?
hate Man City that much?
Yeah, Bati Fish.
Yeah. Have you seen that bar call on Instagram?
No.
Yeah, there's a young lady who's an Arsenal fan,
Her
and
name is what's her name? Posh Mix.
yeah, and she
I don't know.
sings every time a team like Man City loses.
That's this season's kid, Uncle Mace. Authentic.
Nice.
Sorry, this is this season, and this is one of our like collab ones. Hopefully
Melina
it fits.
breaking out the Arsenal gear. Hey,
Oh
look, like
yeah,
I
and
said.
I brought the retro. I bought the vintage ones. I packed. All I packed was
Wait.
jerseys and deodorant, basically.
Yeah,
Wow.
Mace, I can't. Mace, I don't think
Oh
I can
yeah,
see
hold
it.
on. I'll get it off. Hold on. Give me a second.
Oh, sorry.
No,
It's
not
good.
you.
Not you.
Ballgolf wants to see
Hi,
your
Jordan.
gear.
By the way, I think Jordan's up here too.
Yeah, he is. I said what's up to him already.
I need to call the front desk. One sec. Oh, you. Hey, I think Knicks are going all the way. By the way.
You really think the Knicks
What's
can
up,
beat
everybody?
OKC? There you go,
Yeah,
Ballgolf.
hell
Keep
yeah. I
telling
put
the
money
truth.
on it too.
I'm gonna
Were
leave
you,
that alone.
were your kid in the candy store today on the armory?
I didn't go there today. These were ordered before I arrived.
Oh, even better. Even better.
But guess what? I gotta go wait in the queue tomorrow before they open. Tomorrow, I mean today. So I'm only gonna sleep like 4 hours. But I think the adrenaline's keeping me awake. I think I might crash out during the day though, but we'll be fine. My boyfriend was too cheap to come, like Bargav. Just too careful with his money. He didn't want to attend the Arsenal parade. So he can kiss my ass right now.
Okay.
You're
He's
angry, aren't
like,
you?
he was like, oh, maybe it's gonna be a surprise. I'll show up unexpected and this and that. And I'm like, how about you put your money where your mouth is? And you told me all year you're gonna come with me in May to London. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your boy didn't want to hop on the Emirates to fly to London, huh?
No, he's. I guess he didn't want to pay $900. Yeah.
I'm on
That's how much it cost.
Oh
900.
yeah.
And Burger,
Few
Burger,
days.
what's up?
And that's a flight alone, Uncle Mace.
How are you not in Budapest, my G?
How my what?
Not in Budapest with Robbie, with AFC, with AFTV.
With AFTV?
Me just see them. Well, they live this morning.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about AFTV, man. I don't listen to AFTV. Mace, you know about AFTV?
AFTV?
Yeah, you ever
No.
heard of AFTV? Yeah,
No,
Awesome.
never heard of it.
they're a bit of a how do you describe them? I guess they're Jamaican. They're like Jamaican. Like the Jamaican. Do you say like Jamaican blacks if they're like in the UK? Jamaican black, is that it?
Yeah, they speak
Yeah,
Jamaican.
Jamaican, right? Or
Arsenal
just
fans.
Jamaican?
Ars-
Yeah. So they
Arsenal
created so they're the pioneers of this fan channel stuff. So where you can go on and like you can say your piece about like what happened at games, right?
Yeah,
They
man.
got and they really took off with their fan rants. They got really famous around the world because of it.
Mhm.
But they made a lot of mistakes along the way. They grew their empire to like about two like 1 million and 2 million subscribers on YouTube. So they're like this. They're pretty like big. They're the biggest like Arsenal channel out there.
Yeah. But if you're on Germany this weekend, bro, for the watch along, you can let me know, bro. Just let me know.
No, I got to do it with I have to do it with Tony.
Tony. Oh.
You have to do it
Fear.
with Tony. So Mace,
What's up?
no, like what we were talking about before was like there's just no unity in that stuff, man. It's like like I feel like
It's like the Dolphins community.
yeah.
Oh, please don't mention them up here.
Sorry, Coach. Hey,
Yeah, I mean,
Uncle Mace, how have you been otherwise though?
I've been all right. I'm studying this NHL draft.
I ain't seen you on here for a hot minute, let alone
There
Bargav
is
up
no,
here.
there is nothing going on. I cannot stand watching Carolina. They are boring.
What the hell happened to the Avalanche? They got their ass whooped.
I did pick Vegas to win that series.
I picked the Avalanche to win it all. My bracket was so fucked up. Sorry, language.
It's okay.
I'm moving
okay.
rooms now because it's too hot here. It's like 35 degrees in London right now, and they don't have air conditioning.
What would that be in America, in the United States?
Oh, Bargav, do you know that?
What?
Wait, I'm gonna check right now. 35 Celsius. 95.
Oh God, yes. I'll be under
And
my air conditioning, right? We had 90 degrees this past weekend here.
yeah, they don't got no air conditioning.
And a lot of things those Brits don't do.
Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of things.
I gotta pack up, and they're very backwards in most ways. I
Oh,
think
they're
most ways they're very
I mean,
backwards.
I don't know. Sometimes I think they like to keep their traditions, but I mean,
Yeah, but come on, air
sometimes
condition is air condition a tradition? Come on, I think that's a necessity at this point.
climate climate usage and all that.
I
stuff,
saw
right?
someone in the like subway today, and his whole face was like orange because of how hot it was, like a lighter white guy.
I don't know. Europe is just so different, man. Like the European attitude towards it. It's like,
Yeah, they had a different mentality. But they like to talk down on other countries, though.
They sure do.
Like they what's it called? They point their nose. I went to see my nieces tonight. They were crying when I left. Oh my God. I haven't seen them in 2 years. Pick up Jordan. No trophies for Liverpool this year. This year? You said don't talk about no Liverpool with me.
Hear the news, bro. But Konate leaving Liverpool, bro.
Oh
Konate
shit.
leaving?
Yeah, man. The breaking news just come out. So yeah, he's not playing for us next season. Yeah. So, yeah.
I bought the lucky bucket hat Bargap for the Champions League final. I ain't played.
Yeah, that's gonna be a massive game. That's gonna be a massive game in 2 days.
I have a spare ticket for the screening, so I'm giving it to Graham.
Yeah.
Hey, Karl, how's your quarterback situation looking in Florida?
I've not paid attention to it. I'm not gonna lie. I've not paid attention to it.
Bargav's a casual.
I wouldn't say that, but I just haven't paid attention to it.
He's too busy focusing on his
You have
marathon.
to understand. You have to understand how badly that last season went. Like, I mean,
Oh yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah, it was so bad last year, man. I just didn't even care. About whatever. Whoever shows up, I'm gonna judge you day one.
At least you saw them win a championship, win a chip, though.
I've seen them win
3 chips.
2, but like I was too young for the one.
You didn't see the Danny Waffle?
No, I mean, I wasn't like raised on. Yeah, like I wasn't raised on it like that in '96. So like I seen the other ones.
Holy.
So 06 for football, 06 for basketball, 07 for basketball, 08 for football, and then I saw Tim Tebow win the Heisman in 2007, and then
those 06 and 07 basketball teams are one of the best basketball teams I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I see they are, but like I have not seen. The thing is, I've not seen.
Basketball's gone way too soft now.
I've not seen those UCLA teams. That's the reason I never say it. But the thing is, the mentality to come back and do it, like I don't think I've seen that in college
Unmatched. Yeah.
basketball.
Well, the reason why that happened with Florida was because those guys loved each other as people, which you don't
Yeah.
see anymore.
Oh
And they
yeah.
knew that if they came back, no one's going to beat them. I wish they would have stayed one more time to three-peat.
I think they could have done. Yeah, I mean, they would have easily done it too. And that team was very balanced, very, very balanced. Like,
Hell yeah.
I don't think I've seen a balanced college basketball team since like, I remember like the Tyler Hansbrough teams, like, and I still like, I don't think that team was as good. I don't think that team was as good. What other teams were good?
Where did Tyler Hansborough play?
North Carolina.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You guys can talk. I'll be right back.
Sure.
I mean,
What's up, guys?
Mace, how good would you say those UCLA teams were though back in the day?
The best teams ever seen in my life.
Oh wow.
Like they would beat like the breaks off of any modern team for sure, but like I don't know. That's a hard one.
The best coach.
I know you're gonna say grown man football, grown man basketball. That was like probably grown man basketball back then, but
No, I'm a guy that loves team basketball.
yeah.
And when I see that, I appreciate it more. That's why, for example, I know a lot of people hate OKC. Now they got a
Yeah.
new name for my man Heligus Alexander. They call him the Canadian flopper now here in the United States.
Gee.
Yeah. Listen, I know they can't. We can't. It's kind of hard in this sense because
They don't go easy on
Basketball-
Canadians.
I mean basketball is. I mean, the best basketball players like in the world. I mean, it is a global sport to a degree, but like
You really believe that Shea Heligus Alexander, you put his last 3 years to Jokic the entire 2020s, and he's better than Jokic, really?
Moss might tell you that.
Moss will gas
Moss-
up anything.
Moss is a
Moss
goddamn
will gas
fool.
up
That's why
anything.
he'll say it.
Moss defends SGA to the hell or highest realm.
Well, I'll say it again. Jokic is among the all-time greats, and his numbers back it up.
Yeah. So what's did you listen to this like NBA commissioner yesterday? It was I guess he was
Oh,
talking
Adam
about
Silver.
AI. I guess he was saying AI is going to come into like the NBA. What was he talking about?
I think Tony's backstage.
I'll be right back.
I think Tony's backstage.
Yeah.
Uncle May said he'd be back. Tony, if you're still here.
Hey, all right.
Sorry,
Tell Tony I'll be back in a minute.
Tony, Uncle May said he'll be back in a minute. Hang tight if you're here backstage. I know you usually join,
So Melina, how's the London weather?
disgusting. That's why I'm moving rooms at 1:20 in the morning. They have air conditioning, but it's not working. So I can't sleep in the heat. It's not good at all. It's not like the heat that we have in North America.
Yeah, no.
This is like uncomfortable, burning hot. Holy, repacking everything is just a pain in the ass. But I'd rather do that than stay in the heat. Oh, fuck. So, what's new, man? What's new, Jordan? Chilling?
Yeah. You know, open. I forgot it's closed.
I don't know.
Well, like I was saying, it's unbelievable how this is
Manzano's.
why I
I think
really
Manzano's
cannot
backstage.
stand the NBA.
Yeah, I did.
Manzano's
Tony's
backstage.
backstage now, coach. If you're back.
All right, everybody's back.
Yeah, you can't stand the NBA.
Yeah, because the sport is fixed, and if they don't like you,
I agree that the sport is fixed 100%.
remember
Hey,
last
Mason.
year I predicted the whole lottery to you and Moss.
Yeah, you got it right on.
Hey, Mace,
Hell.
is there
Manzano wants to know, have you been following the transfer rumors?
Yeah, Arsenal ones. Not really other clubs. Mainly just us. The transfer window has not opened yet officially. Just just media talk at the moment.
There you
I know
go.
Jordan's gonna cover Liverpool transfers on his, and we'll probably do Arsenal on mine. I'll probably do some. But right now, Tony, it's all about this World Cup.
Yeah, it's all about the World Cup. Yeah.
I'm not really that
Hey,
gassed for this World Cup, though. I don't know.
hey, 80% of the hotel rooms are not booked. There's plenty of hotel rooms if you want to come to the States and see it.
To see the World Cup, yeah.
It's available now.
Mm-hmm. Now, here, the media here in the States are right about one thing. America is not all pumped up for the World Cup.
Yeah, I've been saying this from the beginning, Mel. The reason why specifically
Tony.
the United States is so far behind in talent and stuff like that when it comes to
Well, they're trying to do better now.
is because most of our elite athletes, and Mace's gonna agree with me, go to basketball and football because the automatic paycheck.
Yeah, and a much higher wage. Your family gets hooked up too. Easily.
Yeah, because in soccer, to me, soccer is like baseball in a sense, where you have to be in your late 20s, early 30s to get that massive contract. Your first massive contract and stuff like that. Hey Gav,
Yeah.
what's up, dude? It's been a while.
I don't think he heard you, Tony.
Yeah. He said I'm back. I heard you. Yeah, like, hey, Tony. Yeah, I heard what you said. Yeah. So basketball, but one thing I'll say to that is, basketball and football should always be our primary sports. Though I think.
Tony,
I don't think that's going to be in the next. Me and Mace have talked about this, Gav. I believe with the demographics changing, I think football, the popularity of basketball is starting to disappear because you don't see a lot of street courts around. Everything's being replaced by baseball fields and soccer fields. Because it's a lot cheaper.
You see soccer on the rise, huh? You see soccer on the rise?
Yeah, no. But what I'm saying is, in general, like within the next 20 to 30 years, I think soccer is going to be the second most popular sport in the United States behind football.
I don't think there'll be a football no more, Tony, in 20 years because they're going to go to that wussy-ass flag football.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Nah, hell no.
Sorry.
I'll be out.
That's some soft. That's not real football.
Yeah, but see, you gotta understand something about here in the United States. Believe it or not, women do have a big say. That's why this flag football is blown up. That's why the United States hockey program is blown up because you bring young girls involved. That's a win-win. And when you look at these flag football commercials doing NFL games, who's throwing the football? It ain't boys, it's girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soccer will be the most popular sport in the complete planet by 2040.
Yeah, no, and it has to do with specific. I'm focusing on two different parts of the United States. The Southwest, which is California, Texas, Arizona, and Nevada, has a huge Mexican and Central American population, and here in Florida, there's a big population of South American and European people, and actually up in what is it called in New York? There's a lot of you guys have a lot of Eastern Europeans like Ukrainians and Croatian people there that are big soccer fans and stuff like that.
Even here in Canada, we have a lot of Eastern European community.
Yeah,
They
like
love soccer.
Albanians. There's a lot of Albanians up north.
Yeah, New York. I used to live in an Albanian neighborhood, so there's a lot of Albanians.
New York.
Yeah, everybody.
Kosovo.
Mace, what would you said you live near in an Albanian area? The first place I thought was Coney Island.
No, that's the Russians.
No, but for the most part, I do. For me personally, I do like. I would personally like basketball and football to be our like major sports, and I would love
basketball here is dying a slow death because
I still think there's gonna be cities that love. I still think it's gonna be big in the big cities.
It's gonna go back to the
LA and New York.
Once LeBron, KD, AD,
Curry, when
and
they
Curry
leave,
retire, it's gonna go back to the old school way probably.
The NBA is done. They may not. I remember I said this 5 years ago up here. They're gonna go more Euro, and what they really want is to bring in a new, let's just say, generation fans.
But I've never seen college basketball more popular though, man. Like I've never seen college basketball more popular.
College basketball?
It's dead.
College basketball sucks.
It's dead.
Gav.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
College
I feel like
football,
our age.
college football is popular here. College basketball, not so. College basketball is popular for the gambler.
Yeah, I mean,
but in general, for the everyday fan, I don't think it's as popular as it used to be because
not even close because you don't know who the players are.
Yeah.
That's the reason. Back in the good old days, you saw Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing played all 4 years. You saw Charles Barkley play 3 years. You saw what's his face back in the day? Mark Price played 4 years. You saw Michael Jordan play 3 years.
I think once a guy like Carmelo came into was Carmelo the result of was the one and done rule as a result?
Yeah, Carmelo was one and done. Yeah, he was one and done.
Yeah,
that also hurt the NBA and college basketball because remember something. College basketball and the NBA don't like each other. It's not like college football and the NFL because people went to the schools. They want to know where their stars end up going. That's why the NFL is so popular.
And it actually, the best sport to what you're talking about, Mace, is actually NCAA hockey to the NHL. Like, I think that's the best, like, philosophical connection in terms of, like, the sport using college sport, the professional league using college sports as a conduit to develop talent and stuff like that. You don't really, like, I feel the NFL just doesn't care about the development really in college, like you see with hockey. Do you agree?
They care about those damn quarterbacks.
Hey, calm down. Stop biting. Sorry, I'm talking to my
dog, by the way.
He's Stop.
Jordan said, "What's up to you, man?"
Hey, Jordan. Hey, and Mace, like me and you talked about this too. I feel do you think do you think travel league baseball killed the inner cities in terms of developing talent?
Yeah. Yeah. They did.
So they were saying travel soccer is like the hardest one for some reason, but is it is the traveling thing hard just because it's like it's the traveling, or is that just like it's a lifestyle that's hard to keep up with?
No. I think I have friends who did travel soccer and stuff. They gave up by their senior year because their parents were using most of their parents were good soccer players, but they couldn't make it pro. They maxed out in college and they're using their kids they're living vicariously through their kids and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, yeah, that happens.
This
That
generation
happens.
this
Tony.
generation of athletes.
Tony, I can't hear you. Is it me? My audio?
No. No, he's good. He's good. I can hear him.
I can hear
I
something.
can't hear him. Hold on. Maybe that's fine.
Yeah, but they are living vicariously through the kids, but I mean, but you still have
Was
to.
it like that when you're a kid, Mace? When
Why can't I hear Tony?
Melina,
when-
pop out and pop back in. I'll let you up.
well, when you played sports, Mace, was it as bad as it is now, where the parents are using their kids as an easy way to get rich and stuff
No,
like
because
that?
the money wasn't as it is now when I was a kid for the
Yeah,
athletes.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, because I think you said most NHL players, NFL players, and NBA players were working second jobs, basically.
Yeah.
Because I think Larry Bird said he was working like as a
Garbage man.
garbage man, and I think Kevin Mikail said the same thing.
Yeah, the money wasn't as like it is now.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those things, man. Like I feel like this generation has so much money available to them that they can make. It's like
And they have
It's,
more exposure. Like
it's
I
more
think-
exposure. Exactly.
yeah, and I feel
Visibility.
they don't take they take it for granted, because even when I was in high school, like the way that you see the exposure for these recruits wasn't as prevalent when I was in high school. Like in the late 2000s, early 2010s, the exposure for recruiting wasn't as like televised. Like even for you, Mace, you guys, in order for you to figure out what college teams got the best recruits, you have to read the newspaper, and even the newspaper didn't post that type of stuff. Correct?
Yep, you're right.
Yeah,
Melina,
like
can you
there's
hear
a lot
us now?
more.
Hi, Tony. I can hear him now.
Yeah.
I wanted
good.
to ask him a soccer question. Tony,
Yeah, go ahead. Ask him.
I want to know, have you been following your ex-team, Chelsea, this
I'm
season?
focusing on Madrid, Atletico Madrid, more than Chelsea, to be honest.
Are you
Oh, we
aware
beat
how
that.
bad Chelsea have been this
Yeah,
last
they're as bad as Manchester United.
No, Manchester
Well-
United finished higher than Chelsea. Manchester
Manchester
United
United finished the
They're
year.
doing
Since January, Tony, Manchester United is 12-1.
Oh
Tony,
no,
you-
no, I'm
Tony,
talking
you
about.
can't use that
I'm
anymore,
comparing
though.
Manchester. No, I'm comparing Chelsea right now to Manchester last year, not this year, and stuff like that.
fair. But Chelsea
I mean,
team works.
So Manzano, but you were saying that the problem with travel soccer is like these kids are living vicariously through
The parents,
the
parents,
parents
it's more
are-
the parents, and you can't get like, and me and my friend talked about this too. You can't really get great coaches or referees because the parents take it too seriously, and they start attacking the referees and stuff like that. Mace, you probably saw, like, when did your nephews play sports? Mace?
No, they went to one has a great hospital job, and the other one is in graphics design. That's why you see these beautiful thumbnails. He does.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but what I was gonna say is if you ever go to high school basketball games or football games, the referees don't get paid a ton, and they get abused really bad by the parents and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, Tony, I feel like you do need those. I mean, all those kids, all these kids that play sports, though, they had one parent that was into athletics, though. It's like, because I didn't have
but the parents
I
don't take it
guarantee
as
you.
serious. What I'm saying, the parents are not taking it as seriously.
Yeah.
The kids don't take it. The kids are doing it for fun. It's the parents that take it way too far.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. But like the kids aren't serious about it. The parents are like, you try. We need you to go pro, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And there's like a mismatch of that.
Yeah, and the mentality for these kids actually now, like, I'm gonna use a perfect example of this. I followed Andrew Luck since high school. The kid didn't really take football as seriously, even in high school, because he came from a very well-to-do family. His like,
Yeah.
and Aaron Rodgers was the same. Like Aaron came from the same like background too. His family was pretty well off, right,
No,
Mace?
you're wrong, Tony. Aaron Rodgers' family struggled.
Am I thinking of Andrew Luck maybe more?
Andrew Luck came from a good family.
Yeah. Like some of these kids that are coming from like the suburbs and stuff like that don't really take the sport as seriously because their parents are basically have money already and stuff like that. And Andrew Luck already had a medical degree, I think, right, Mace, before he went into the NFL.
No, Tony, you know how long it takes to get a doctorate degree, bro?
You didn't have there's no way you gotta.
People who become doctors and lawyers, Tony, they don't get in if they pass the bar or the I forgot what they call the doctor's test.
The MCATs.
Yeah, they don't become interns, bro, till they're 28 years old.
So wait, hold on. This guy just went to Stanford, I believe, right? And he probably got his like master's degree. That's what he probably got.
Yeah. You can get that, but it's hard to become a doctor and a lawyer, man.
No. He was, like he probably was. I think there was another player like Toby Gerhardt. I think that was the guy's name. He was. Academics.
It was an offensive lineman that he stopped playing football, and he went to during COVID and stuff like that, and he did his. I can't remember. Do you know?
Yeah, but the only people, but the only people who have that kind of luxury, are the people who go to Stanford though. Like some of those people are just different.
Yale, Harvard, Stanford. And
so those people grow up in like the fact that they were going to go to those places. Usually, like a lot of those people like grew up with the fact that they're going to go to those places. Like it's not or in environments like they're going to go to those places. Like it's not as easy as people make it out to be. But but what I'm saying with we're talking about with the
travel league. The lifestyle, the lifestyle is like hard on these kids, and for baseball, so specifically, it prices out people because like some of these travel leagues make these kids get the most highest end equipment and stuff like that. Like
that's true. That's true.
And even like 7-on football is getting way too expensive. 7-on-7 football, like the stuff that you see on TV for high school, well, like these camps are way too expensive and stuff like that.
Yeah, camps, insurance, like equipment, like just nutrition coaches. Like it's the amount of stuff that it takes to like make a solid athlete is pretty expensive actually.
And you brought up something
you can't do it on you can't do it on the cheap. You can't do that on the cheap either.
Yeah, and you brought up nutrition coaches actually. I follow a lot of boxing channels like Joseph Herring and stuff like that, and he says these nutrition coaches have ruined the sport because there's not really a what's it called, a licensing like a licensing board for these people, like through the big promotions or the the sanctioning bodies and stuff like that. So these nutrition coaches over the fighters are listening to the nutrition coaches instead of their trainers and stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, it's one of those.
And I think that's how sports has evolved for the worst, in my honest opinion, Bargav and Mace, if you agree with me, that these nutrition coaches are basically overriding what the coaches are teaching these kids. That's why you're seeing a lot of injuries and stuff like that.
No, my biggest issue with sports is we should just let the kids play. My biggest thing is
it used to be fun. It used to be fun.
A bunch of these coaches got in the game, and it's like you've lost the instinct in sports. That's what it is. I see
the killer instinct.
I see the killer instincts in sports. It's dead almost. Like I grew up on explosive players, man. Like I grew up on explosive players in football. It's like now it's like now it's rare.
No, and it's been you don't know actually what you've seen die a lot more is the multi-sport athlete. Really, like
like Julius Peppers, like
Deion Sanders. Brian Jordan.
Sean Taylor was. I don't know how you build a Sean Taylor, man. I'll tell you. I don't know how.
Honestly, Sean Taylor. I've said this multiple times. If Sean Taylor was alive today, I think he would be basically forced out of the league with how physical he plays with these offensive protection rules. Mace, do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Who's that? Who's that player? Who's that guy on the Washington Redskins that's so good, like athletically? Like you wonder.
A safety or?
Nah, he used to be like an ex-player actually. Man, he got in trouble too for something. But
was he like a linebacker or safety or?
No, he was it was
Chase Young.
No. He was defensive tackle. No.
I know who you're talking about, but Albert Hainsworth or maybe something.
Nah.
And the money actually, the NIL was gonna change the mentality of these kids coming into the league these next 5 years because they're already getting paid like an NFL player, and they're not gonna be taking the sport as seriously once they get into the NFL because they're getting paid almost like better minimum already, Mace. You've seen half of these NIL contracts that they're almost more than veteran minimum, basically.
So like you only get one chance to be like an NFL player. I always hated sometimes like I don't mind some places having like slack academics for like football players just because you only get one chance. They can come back and get their degrees if they wanted. Like
no, this is where I disagree with you
because you only get one chance to be like an elite cornerback though. Like you don't get to, and you need all that time in the world with those reps.
But the longevity of an NFL player in general is maybe 3 to 5 years, right, Mason? Am I off?
Yeah.
But if you're in college and if you're like, I feel like if you're in college and it's like you're right, it's so hard to put all your eggs in that one basket of being like that you're gonna go pro to the NFL though. That's where it like becomes an issue.
Half of these 5-star athletes don't even like go pro. Like they go to to other professions and stuff like that. Like the percentage of these high-end recruits going to the NFL is maybe 5%, and I'm being generous.
That's true. But there has to be a better way, though. There has to be a better way. So some of these kids, that's all they can do is even if they didn't, they could do something in the sport, though. Even if they don't use the sport completely. I mean, they go to like
the former player union head. I think he went back to Alabama to get his law degree. The former offensive lineman for the Raiders, Mace, I forgot his name. The guy who used to be the head of the players union, Gene Upshaw, wasn't he like? Didn't he go back to college to get his degree or something to become a lawyer or something?
Yeah.
You're, and I agree with you. Like the education part of a student athlete is not being taken as seriously as it used to be. These kids are putting their eggs in to that one basket, and and the and they don't realize you're not your your prime in the NFL is a lot shorter than it used to be because of you playing since you were a kid. Like the half of these kids have been playing football. The wear and tear on their bodies are crazy. Like they play year round football now, like because of 7-on-7, these 7-on-7
Yeah.
circuits.
Yeah,
And
but
I think
what do you think about compensating them though for exactly what they did though? Like for college then? Like that's
no,
why
I
I think
like
the NIL is so good. That's why I like the NIL though. That's the
no,
thing.
for me, NIL is not more. To me, NIL is gonna help more the other sports than it's gonna help football and basketball. I think it's gonna help sports like baseball and hockey.
Like, don't get me wrong. I feel like the general attitude in other sports, like swimming, volleyball, and like all that, is
Yeah,
like
that's what
I'm
I'm
going
saying,
to.
Gab. I got locked out, and what I
Yeah,
was saying is I feel the sports that are gonna be impacted the most
yeah,
positively when it comes to NIL is more sports like a baseball, a hockey, or the Olympic sports more than it's gonna impact because before NIL even existed, both basketball and football were in college were $1 billion sports already.
but you know what the crazy thing though? I feel like people that who really focus on their sports, like, um, I feel like they do go there just to get that and the education though. Like most of those
Not
guys.
necessarily because I watched an interview like remember that whole scandal in North Carolina where they found out that these kids were taking fake classes and stuff like half of the
Yeah,
athletes were taking fake classes and
yeah,
like it wasn't just North Carolina. It was happening at Duke. It was happening at places like Georgia. These kids were taking fake classes, and it wasn't really like stuff to help their GPA. It was just barely to so they can play sports. They weren't
yeah,
taking their education seriously. Stop.
yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. How I tackle that issue in the future.
Yeah, and I feel like you're seeing a lot of and Mace has started seeing it in hockey too. Like even the junior league kids in Canada are going to the NCAA. A lot of these elite junior league kids are going to NCAA hockey and stuff like that instead of going straight to the pros and signing an ELC. They're going to college to develop now. Like
Yeah.
and
But I think
because
people are. I think there are people putting a lot more emphasis on their own development.
yeah yeah baseball is baseball and to me the two sports that are going to die out are baseball and basketball in the
I
United
totally.
States.
I think football too, because like I said, this is why they got this flag football bullshit. To see can it replace the NFL in the future?
Uh, okay. Yeah. So
No, I do. I really do.
yeah. So you think eventually soccer is going to be the number one sport in the United States within the next 20 years?
Definitely, no doubt.
And it
I
has to
hope
do with the
not. I hope
demographic.
not. I'd fight
Like,
against that personally, but
yeah, no, the demographic changes. Like the demographic changing actually is going to impact the popularity of the sport because let's be honest, in Europe and South America, they're not playing American football. Their main sport like is soccer and stuff like that. So and Europe is basketball, but their primary sport like is
I
soccer.
mean, the thing is, man, Donald, the way I see it with the way it is for us, and trust me, this is I'll say this as somebody who didn't come across a single sport growing up until like I mean I play except for football. and like who pretty much grew up on football and basketball, I still think those two should be our primary sports because that's at the end of the day, because
Europeans have caught up to us. We're not as far as ahead
no, I
as
mean it's
people think.
because I agree with you. I like the fact that you see the global scale of this because most people don't. But like what I'm saying is like for us as a nation, it's better for us with the infrastructure that we have that it's better that we focus on basketball
And
and
football.
football, and then if for soccer, it's some because with the rising popularity, if you find it, you find it. You know, like if you find yourself like if you find the sport, you find the sport. It's actually much better that
Yeah,
way than
yeah,
um
no, and you know the reason why I'm saying it's actually losing popularity is because me and
yeah
Mace talked about this too, Bargav. That remember when we were kids how popular like these big street tournaments were and stuff like that, like
yeah
in places like New York and California. Those things have died out. Like Rucker Park. Rucker Park used to be one of the biggest development, like talent development pipelines to the NBA and college, right, Mace?
Yep.
Now it isn't. Like a lot of the street courts are being transitioned to soccer and baseball fields and stuff like that.
Baseball fields are dying, Tony. New York, you can't find a baseball field in New York, bro.
Or my mistake, soccer
Soccer's
specifically.
everywhere in New York. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Like
I mean
here in
I
Florida.
get but those are but you're talking about like immigrant places though. Those are like there's
Yeah,
always going to
no. In
be
general, in Florida
In general,
specifically,
Bargoff, LA is the
yeah yeah
same way.
yeah
The Galaxy blew Southern California up the last 30, I can't believe I'm saying this, 30 years.
yeah.
yeah, no. And I'm gonna say this actually. Messi helped the popularity of soccer in the United States too. Him coming
Yeah,
in his prime
absolutely.
still, you're gonna
Yeah,
see a
there's a lot
lot
of.
more.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
but
what.
Tony, if that's the case, how come they don't care for Messi in South Florida?
No, they do. They do. They do. It's just more like the way.
It's more Latin. It's more the Latin,
The
the
South Americans.
Yeah.
South Americans, and like a lot of Dominicans are big fans of Messi down here in South Florida and in
Nah,
Florida in general.
Messi's loved universally, man. He's one of those guys that he's
Is
pretty universally loved.
no,
Like
no, no, and eventually, what I'm saying, Mace, you're not going to see the impacts right away in terms of the evolution of how players are developed in the United States for soccer until Messi's retired from the MLS for like 5 or 7 years, like 10 years after Messi retires and stuff like that. You're not going to see the impact of how the players in the U.S. Soccer Federation are being developed. Do you agree, Bargav?
I mean, watch us lose. Watch us like not get out of the group stages, and that whole thing's comes crashing down. Or it could be a good thing because then everybody said.
they're saying
Or it could be a good.
his sons are actually going to be. They're not going to be going to the Argentinian. What is it called? Argentinian national team. His sons are joining the U.S. Soccer Federation.
Why?
Yeah, interesting.
Why?
No, but I have always said this is like there's a lot of people that like it's fine. You can support like another country, like you can support another country.
That's why I have Spain.
Like,
I follow Spain in the World Cup
in soccer because just because of how bad the team is. But like when World Cup comes around, like do make sure you watch the U.S. game.
The women's World Cup for me, the women's team is more dominant in soccer because they really don't have a lot of professional sports.
But they also were winning though. Like I grew up on them. I grew up on them winning. Like they were always winners growing up.
There you go.
Like that's why there's so many college girls. That's why so many college girls love women's soccer. It's like that used to be that's a dream for some of them. It's like they grew up on that. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like with the soccer thing, we could. You know, the one thing that could prevent soccer's growth in this country. I think soccer in general can decline based on how bad it's getting with the quality. Like the quality of soccer as a general whole is the worst it's ever been. So that could maybe prevent its downfall because you'll see that.
I think college NCAA soccer is gonna die out and stuff like that. I think
No, but
you're
like
gonna see
professional
more.
soccer, like when the legends are about to leave, like all the legends are about to leave in professional soccer. Neymar's done, Ronaldo's about to go, Messi's about to go. Like pretty much, pretty much like
No, you still have Virgil van Dijk, and these young,
yeah,
young,
uh,
like Jude
very young
Bellingham
kids,
and stuff.
very young talents. But the
Ansu
thing,
Fati. No,
but
not
they're still
Ansu.
not. But they're still not at that same level though. Like Eden Hazard's probably. Sorry, Eden Hazard's already left. Kevin De Bruyne, like Lukaku, like stuff
The
like that.
young
They're
kid
all
from Spain,
left
I
over.
forgot his name. The kid who became
Lamine
like
Yamal.
I think
Yamal.
he's gonna be the face of soccer.
Oh, he could be. He could be. But he still has work to do.
Yeah,
Still
no,
has
I
work
agree
to do.
with you. You're not. To me, I think soccer is gonna. It's not gonna lose popularity. What it's gonna be, it's not gonna be two people dominating the media. You're gonna see more. It's gonna be more. You're gonna see more parity and stuff like that, where it's not gonna be one team dominating the club. The club, like, you're not gonna see Barcelona constantly be dominating the Euros and stuff like that. It's gonna be spread out more and stuff like that. You agree, Bargav?
Yeah. That's pretty much what it is. I mean, it's gonna be some time before the quality in world football comes back. There's people that can't cross the ball right. Like it's a mess right now.
No,
It's kind of a
sports in
mess.
general
But
has lots of fundamentals and stuff like that. In general,
hands down.
the fun like it's become too specialized. That's what I think. That's what hurt the sports world in general. That you're
It got too
specializing these
specialized.
kids so early that it's hurting their overall fundamentals. Like I'm gonna. I have friends who played soccer and when I was younger, I had friends who played baseball and soccer and stuff like that. And what they said, them playing shortstop and like any baseball position helped them with their high-end coordination in soccer. You're not going to see that anymore because these parents are forcing these kids to be specialized instead of having. There was a lot more multi-sport athletes like in the 90s and early 2000s and stuff like that. Once the 2000s ended, the parents forced specialization on these kids at a young age in the 2010s and 2020s. Do you agree, Mace?
I think Mace on a phone call. Mace.
Yeah, no, but you agree with me, Gab, that like the specialization
Yeah.
overall has hurt the fundamentals of these kids because like playing other sports actually teaches you fundamentals that you don't learn in your primary sport. Like if you play baseball, just play baseball, and you're not playing football or basketball or soccer, you're not improving your fundamentals in those other like you're not learning fundamentals that you're.
Yeah, so I mean, I had a coach once actually. What he said was, I didn't have much good coaching, bro, and I'll tell you what, like it's the one thing I never had
That's why I'm saying
in
the
America.
coaching. The
What's
coaching
up,
In
has
Longman?
America
been
in general, like
the coaching has been
yeah, so
affected because these junior these travel league coaches and like these kids are focusing more on like private tutoring instead of like being
yeah,
like, and that's why you see like the decline in fundamentals being taught the correct fundamentals because and these little league coaches and travel league coaches are not getting paid enough, and these parents are yelling at them constantly and stuff like that.
Yeah, so like growing up, like I only had like one good coach in a sense. Like if I were to think about it, like I tried, I just couldn't find one, man. Like like I feel like some of them really knew what they were doing. If that makes sense. Like, and then there's some there
Yeah,
they got taught the motions.
and
They
you
got
know the
taught the
reason why that is
motions.
too. Like most of the
Yeah,
coaches, when we were in high school and elementary school, most of these baseball, most of these sports, the coach was either the PE coach or the athletic director of the school and stuff like that. Like
yeah.
you don't see that
But
anymore. These
so I mean, I guess like when you like hitting a baseball is kind of similar. I mean, I don't know. Like, does it come in handy with like racket sports in a sense?
no,
I don't know. I mean,
no. If you play baseball, actually, I have a friend. Like I have a ton of friends who played hockey, and they say playing baseball actually helped them playing hockey because it's almost the same concept because you're hitting with a puck with a stick. And playing shortstop actually help your coordination with your foot speed, and if you're playing like midfield and stuff like that.
Oh, anyway, Tony, what do you think of the Dolphins camp so far?
I could care less, Mace. I don't pay
Really?
attention. I'm not paying attention to the OTAs. I'm waiting till actual training camp starts.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you.
Because I
Yeah.
don't want to be hyped up and everything
It's
goes.
nothing, Tony. It's nothing to be hyped up about. They're starting over from scratch. Nothing to
Yeah,
get hyped up over anything. I got them for 6 wins this year.
I have them for less. I don't think they make 6.5. I think at
No, it's
best
4.5. I jumped over.
4.5.
Yeah, I took the over 4.5.
No, I think they don't even hit 4.5. I think they maybe at best are a 3-win team.
Tony, they're gonna win more games than you think.
Jesus, ugh. We're getting stuck in that purgatory then, as usual.
Yeah, right in the middle. 7-9, 6-11, 7-10, 6-11, 5-12. Yep.
Way to build. If you're
Boy,
rebuilding, that's not a good place to be.
hey, they brought down themselves. Speaking of rebuild, look who's
If
paying
you're trying
his
to
boy
like
a
tear it down
visit.
to the stud and rebuild it from the ground up, mine
That's
is
what
not
they
a good
did.
place. Like drafting 11 through 15, 11 through 19 is not a good place to be, man.
Get used to it for a little while. Look who came to visit us, uh, Mr.
Vamos.
Laval Province has come to say hello to me.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Miami. Good to see you. Oh,
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Good being in Moss and Molina's treehouse, listening to the BS. I heard that clown the other night. Figueroa talking about 8chan is this and that. It's like I didn't even talk on this tonight. I will now. The other night, folks, if you realize, I was off the air and Raven and that boy and somebody else was up here. I think it was Manzano. I was throwing up, no lie, for an hour, over an hour. Just gagging off the air. And Raven and that boy was very entertaining. But the one thing Raven Knight said, Mr. Miami, you're about to laugh, I'm about to tell you. He guarantees the Cowboys will not only win, but he will have a party in his room. And I'm like, Raven, stop the hallucinations, baby. I love
Dang.
Dallas, but Dallas has a lot to prove, man. Speaking of that, this is for my man right here, since he loves Tyreek Hill so much. Did you see what Tyreek Hill said today, 305?
I don't watch the news.
All right. He's
I
begging he is begging the Dolphins to take him back.
Dang.
What? I thought that was done.
No, he's not in the Dolphins no more. He's
Yeah,
in the
I
team
thought
in
it,
Miami. Yeah, they don't want
yeah,
him. He is
yeah. I thought it
begging
was
the
done.
Dolphins to come back. Can you
Dang.
believe this clown? Tyreek, do yourself a favor. And even your boy Jones said it. I forgot Jones's first name. The one that's on the Chiefs, the tackle. Go back to Kansas City. All will be forgiven. And try to help that team get back to where they once was.
Get spanked in the Super Bowl.
Go to Seattle, where you can get a ring, and you will be a big time contributor up there. Why the hell are you begging the Dolphins to bring you back?
Stay away from the media.
Speak of that, his old partner, Tua, today, he didn't do it, but he was basically wanted to take shots at the Dolphins. But Tua, remember this, buddy. I know the Dolphins did you wrong, but it's the same damn Dolphins that have a $200 million cap hit because of your ass. They stay in Dixieland, but they love you. Well, not really. They, the black fans don't love Tua in Atlanta, but
On the Delta.
yeah, just go there. Go there. You SEC hero Tour. Enjoy Dixieland. You fit right in. And two and on have to get on the Winnebago. They only have to go. How far is from Tuscaloosa to Atlanta? 305.
That's a long ride here to Tuscaloosa, Atlanta. That's like I say about 8 hours.
Those bubbers do it. They leave Wednesday night, get to Atlanta Thursday morning, and be drinking and partying outside that Georgia Dome. What's up, Flipside? My man Flipside Fishing. Hey, seriously. Barkov, what team do you want to see your boy go to?
Who?
Barkov loves Tyreek. What team would you like to see him go to? Seriously.
I think he could go back
He's
anywhere.
going to a contender. I can tell you that right now. He ain't going to no bum team. He's going to a contender.
All right, go to the Steelers.
Okay.
Go to the
That
Steelers.
Rodgers there. I can see that.
That could work.
He's
So
going to end up
funny.
somewhere. I could tell you that right now. He's going to end up somewhere.
Like T.O. said, next question.
I'd like to see some just good football this year, though. I'd like to have some good football this year. It'd be nice.
I think the SEC is going to be a monster this year. I do. I think college
One
football
thing,
is going to be awesome.
even the NFL should be good. But
It's like I said to begin the platform. The first thing I did tonight, by the way, I congratulate all the Arsenal fans when I came up here. That's the first thing I did.
yeah.
What up, man? Hope you've been good. Habs aren't doing too well. Yeah, I know Mr. Miami. He's a big Habs fan. Well, this series
Well,
as far as Hill, if he don't come back here, I would like to see him with the Chargers. Okay, that's one of the teams that is deadly interested in him. Chargers, Chiefs, Seahawks for Tyreek Hill. Those three teams are seriously interested in him.
Montreal for life.
Hey, flip side, you're gonna love this story. So are you, Barkov. True story. So I think it was, I'm gonna say Sunday night. So Mr. Miami texts me, and he goes, "Hey Mace, I just finished watching the 1956 Canadians."
Damn.
I said, Mr. Miami, are you serious?
I even watched the 59 Stanley Cup.
I gotta give it to you, man. If you don't know the story, this for you, Borgoff, because you haven't been around for a while. 2 years ago, right before American Thanksgiving, we were all telling Mr. Miami to pick a team. So uh, Molina was trying to what's that word? Oh wow, that was some real hockey there. Yeah, he did. Yeah, from 305. Yeah, Molina's trying to bribe him to go to Toronto. I told Mr. Miami, don't go there. You don't want to, jump off the bridge. I was trying to recruit him to come with me to the Flames, which he ended up doing as his backup team because he likes the way we draft and what we're building there, and we are very competitive. He said no. That's okay. I said, you know what, 305? This when they were the worst team in the league. I said, go to Canadians. And Mr. Miami was thinking about, I said, let me show you what Montreal is all about. And I was showing him, I was showing him the banners. But you know what got him over? I watched the draft, right? The draft that summer before Mr. Miami even knew who the hell were the Canadians. And I said, let me send Mr. Miami this. And I sent them when they picked Ivan Demidov and Celine Dion made the pick. And Mr. Miami said, what? He said, what? Celine Dion?
She hometown. She from Quebec.
Yeah, Montreal.
She from Montreal. She on the honorary.
Yep, the number one Canadians fan in the world, and I feel bad for her, man. God bless her, and I hope she keeps up her fight with cancer. Flipside Fishing is laughing in the car. True story, Flipside. He made the right choice. And let me ask you this, real fast. Now you believe me how boring Carolina is, man. I can't watch it.
I can't stand Carolina.
God damn.
I cannot stand Carolina. I swear to hell, these motherfuckers come from. Man, we got our asses whooped yesterday. I can't believe these.
I rather watch two 500-pound fat women mud fight than watch Carolina, man.
Well, I can't stand Carolina. I got a feeling we could be gone tomorrow night.
Yeah, they're gonna do it tomorrow night. I hate to say it, but you know what? I'm gonna be honest. The Canadians got forward than ever thought they would, and they're only gonna learn. The only problem is Florida's coming back healthy next year. That's the problem. And they are motivated, and they want their championship belt back. Why do you think Carolina is beating the Habs? Because the Habs have played now. Montreal's played what? They played 18 games. Carolina's only played 10. Big difference. And the style.
Tired. I think we tired because
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, remember, you know what Carolina's doing? Remember Star Trek, the cloaking device with the Romulans?
Yeah,
that's them. They're playing the old New Jersey Devil neutral zone trap on Montreal. That's what they're doing. Yeah, Montreal's worn out, man. They're kids. They're worn out.
We tired.
Yeah. Bargoff, I know you don't care for it, but let me get back to something with you. No, I gotta keep Bargoff involved. So I'm gonna ask him this. You was in Florida when Tebow was there, right?
Yeah.
How wacko was that team back then? With Hernandez, with the Pouncey twins, how crazy was that team?
I mean, they were locked in, man. Like I keep telling people, it's like they were locked in. Like you don't do what they did like without some sort of being locked in. Like the practices were competitive, man. I mean, the jump. You ever see the jump Tim Tebow made from his like he wins the championship his first year, right? Doesn't get as
Yeah,
many minutes, and then
yeah.
it just to go from that to win a Heisman, like that's when you think about it, very few people do that. So I mean, don't get me wrong. With Tim Tebow, everyone looks at him like he can be a little bit of a they don't they think it could be a little performative at times, but he's really hardworking. The standards are really high. Like for him, like he worked hard. I know Moss don't
No,
like it. Moss don't like to hear it. Moss
I'm
don't
reading
like to
what's in
hear it.
I'm reading what's in the chat. Moss calls the Gators convicts, the Urban Meyer, a scammer. I'm gonna leave that
Oh
alone.
yeah. Rest in peace to
Yes,
Clyde.
Karl Lemieux, one of
Yeah,
my
Clyde.
favorite players, 305. You saw the 86 against Calgary, how clutch he was with the goals when he was a rookie.
Yeah.
Even
That's
last
what I
series
was
we
watching
had
the other day.
a blowout loss. I agree. They are tired. Yeah. The flip side. Yeah, Montreal's run out of gas and they had a hell of a year and their fans should really greet them at the airport when they come back from Cal. Maybe they win tomorrow night. I know one thing, I'm not watching it.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow night because I'm Montreal for life.
Well, you know me, I'm pulling for you. You know that. And I just can't watch Carolina. You know the sad thing is anybody but Carolina in the Cup final, I would be excited. Instead, I got a month to prepare for the NHL draft. I am not. Repeat, I refuse to watch the Carolina Hurricanes. Refuse to watch
I
that.
cannot. I think I think my hockey season's over tomorrow night.
Bro, my season's been over since November of last year, bro. Moss says Claude Lemieux won Montreal, New Jersey, and Colorado. Habs next. Claude Lemieux in Moscow scouting.
I think we saw a game. I think we saw it was game 3.
Yep, he brought out the torch.
Yeah,
That was him.
yeah. Dang.
And May, so I gotta run, but like we will.
Hey,
let's,
bog up! Don't be a stranger.
I'll
I'll
be
be
more.
back on Saturday night. Pull up.
Yeah, I'll be on more this fall.
Please
this fall.
do,
Don't
man.
worry.
We have fun. We
Yeah.
have fun up here. Please do.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, Bargo. Y'all party December 22nd. So come on through.
What city? What city is it?
Miami.
Yeah, the yacht party on his birthday, which will be on a
It's gonna be on
Wednesday
December 22nd at I say about 8-9 o'clock. So yep, you got a designated driver, and we drive we popping bottles. We got lemons. So come on, so pull up.
Sure, for sure.
Enjoy your weekend, man. Enjoy your weekend. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Appreciate you. The great Bogo.
All right, brother.
Yeah, we miss this man. Great guy, great people. Everybody comes up here as great people. All right, let's get to seriousness with you, sir. Have you been following any of the Dolphin coverage? Manzano said kiss his ass. He's not buying it. What about you?
Who,
the Dolphins, the OTAs. You have you been hearing anything about it?
I try to stay away from the news.
Well, I would say the quarterback looks very shaky, while our quarterback from Texas looks very good. The defense already looks like they're coached up, which I love. That's the part I love. But the defense got nothing but kids on defense. Is coached up, and we'll see what happens. You know me, I'm back in Miami. You know that now.
I'm sitting right here in the Florida.
Folks, I'm sorry. You will not see I'm gonna get the Kyler Murray and the Michigan guy. I forgot his name, the quarterback,
The
who
Michigan
refers
guy.
himself as number 9, and that's why his ass is not starting. I'll get to that idiot McCarthy in a second. Um, yes, folks. Sunday night we will talk about the Eagles. We'll see them up here. How the dysfunction in Philly continues as June 1st approaches. Where will AJ Brown be playing next year? Or really this year? And
Michigan.
the quarterback and him can't stand each other. That's why you see that in the thumbnail, folks. That will be Sunday night in straight football. Saturday, we will celebrate the Seahawks that they're on a seek and destroy mission because they feel to a man they're not getting the love they deserve. I totally agree with that. All right, let's get to Kyler Murray. And oh boy, the man who refers himself as number 9, who talks in the third person like his big fan Moss here, who talks about himself in the fifth person. So they asked McCarthy about has he talked to Kyler Murray. I forgot what they call the classrooms in colleges, but that's what they have in the NFL. Every team has one of those to have the entire team in the classroom. And McCarthy said this quote, I don't know. I sit on all the way on one side of the room and you sit all the way on the other side of the room. What that tells you is that JJ McCarthy knows that he will not be playing this year unless injury. And that he got a good man fired because a good man believed in him. The man that he was supposed to replace now has a Super Bowl ring. And it's getting worse for him in Minnesota. And Ziggy Wolf, if you don't know Ziggy, he's a Long Island guy here, him and his brother. Multi-billionaires. Basically, his father built the entire Long Island and New Jersey, basically, with real estate, land, and homes. Ziggy and his brother not happy with J.J. McCarthy. So they asked Kyler Murray about J.J., and he said, hey, I'm the veteran here. I've been here in the league 7 years, in my 8th year. Anything he needs, I'll help him. Isn't that something? The same Kyler Murray that plays Call of Duty, whatever that damn game is, special ops all day after practice.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, he loves Call of Duty, man.
That game hard.
He loves here where I live, bro. His hairstylist lives here. I don't know what part of the Bronx he lives in, but I remember when he was at the pizza shop I used to go to. And I said, I know this pizza shop. I said, what the hell is he doing in the Bronx? And I found out that his hairstylist lives here. So, the man who refers himself as number 9, like Jim Rome said, will not see the field. Matter of fact, he'll be on a team near you at this time next year. You know, this is his 3rd year in the league, and he has no starting job.
Dang.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Let's get to Devon Achan, who is not happy that Dolphin Media put his business out there, and he says he's not ready, but the money helps. And we didn't hear he signed a 4-year extension that starts next year, not this year coming up. Achan is the franchise player. Man, let me put it up for Mr. Miami. Mr. Miami loves it so much. Let me do it, man. Where is it at? Where is these 2 clowns at?
Resign Stephen the Bird.
You and the bird. There you are. Those are the franchise players in Miami now. Those 2 plus Aaron Brewer and Zach Zeeler, who told the young kids that they're not going to take his job. I love the vibe right now in South Florida. I really do. The Dolphins are finally getting it right. And maybe me and Mr. Miami will go out, God willing, seeing another Super Bowl in Miami. You love that, wouldn't you, feel fun?
Yep. I get my 3rd Super Bowl. I get my 4th Super Bowl. No, I get my 5th Super Bowl. Because I forgot he was with the Cowboys when they won the Super Bowl
I'm gonna leave
in
that alone. Anyway,
92, 93.
anyway.
Okay, you do got a good resume.
Anyway,
You from Alabama, Mississippi.
anyway, this man never ceases to amaze me. Anyway, these two men will lead the Dolphins back to the promised land, in my opinion. And it's great to be, again, I'll say it again, it's great to be back home in Miami. Feels good to be back home in Miami. And we will have the Dolphins up here. Let me bring it up for the fans who love Dolphins football. Let me go get it. Oh, man. This is for you, Dolphins.
And Miami. When you was I think you was linebacker coach?
Yeah.
He was linebacker coach. You said go there and pass the towels. Use your ring.
When I worked for Chuck Knox, right?
Somebody used with Don Shula, and you did work for Chuck Knox. You did go to the Rams. Yo, you was with the Rams before you went to Miami.
Yeah, I love Miami.
And that was about the 60s. That was about the 60s or the 70s.
Yeah, man. I love Miami, boy. I tell you, Shula worked my fat ass now, 100-degree sauna. Said you're gonna crack that whip, or you're gonna be out the door. Yes, coach.
You don't want to the times. Okay, coach.
That's right.
And also rest in peace to many from that there.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Let me kick myself in the ass.
Man, that's
we lost one of the greatest. We lost one of the greatest nose tackles in the history of the sport. And let me tell you people something. There will never be a defensive tackle ever again to record 17 and a half sacks in the Super Bowl and 17 and a half tackles and 1 sack in the Super Bowl like the great Manny Fernandez did back in 1972. That won't happen again. There you go. Opening day, Love against Kyler Murray, or you'll get HN against the Raiders. 4:25 Eastern up here. Pre-game is at 4:05. We'll go around and we'll go to the games that are still in progress. Houston and Buffalo is one of them. Another one which is damn good is Cincinnati and Tampa. And also the who's the other one? That's a good 1:00 game opening day. And then the 4:25 up here, you'll get either one. And most likely you're going to get Love, but I will sprinkle in plenty of Dolphin coverage, especially if Malik is playing well. I'll stick with the Dolphins up here. And then week 2, I'll get week 2 when I come back Saturday for you guys.
I'll be barbecuing that day.
Week 2, the pregame show is always 12:15 Eastern time. And then 4:25 again, and it's the only game I'm doing that day. Miami at San Francisco.
Dang. I thought
And then week 3,
Mexico.
yeah. Then week 3, day-night doubleheader up here. The early game, the pregame, the early game. Miami's home opener. The Dolphins open up against Mahomes and the Chiefs in Miami. Expect 70,000 in Miami for that one for the home opener. And then the night game, the Rams at the Broncos. I'll bring that up here too. Denver's home opener. Sunday Night Football, week 3 against the Rams.
I'm going with the Broncos. No, not the Broncos. I hate the Broncos. I'm going with the Rams.
So, and week 4, I got you a good one. Doubleheader. Green Bay at Tampa, your early game, the late game, the Chargers, and we'll see the Seahawks. That's right. The Death Star in Seattle against Justin Herbert. Those are the first 4 weeks. Seahawks. That's right, Raven. I know you can't stand them because of their excellence of 22 straight years. They should be 4-time Super Bowl champions, not 2-time. Referees gave it to the Steelers. You know that cock-sucking referee, 305, the night before the Seahawks won the Super Bowl against the Broncos. This cocksucker apologized and said, "Yeah, I made bad calls." In English, he fixed the game for that piece of shit, Jerome Bettis. So up here, you get the Dolphins up here weeks 2 and 3. I'm looking forward. Hey, I'm not kidding. I'm looking forward to the Chiefs game and the 49er game with Miami. 305. I'm really looking forward to the 49er game, their home opener. So the Dolphins will have the Raiders home opener, the 49er home opener, and their own home opener to start the season. That's pretty damn cool.
We got to put Patrick Mahomes to sleep.
Come on up. You deserve to come up. Come up. Let's go. You deserve it. Come on, Chaos. Come on. Let's go. I'm fair. Get him up here. Where is it at? Let me find it.
We got to put Patrick Mahomes to sleep.
There you go. Come on up, Chaos.
Now we got the new tribal chief, the quarterback from Seahawks. He is your new tribal chief.
This is 305. Don't put Sam Darnold in that category, please. What's up, Chaos? Come on up. Let's talk a little Knicks. They're in the finals. I cannot deny that. 11 in a row. Yeah, come on up, Chaos. What was I going to say? Hey, look. Let's be fair here, okay? I'm going to be fair. You know, the Seahawks, by the way, the first team in NFL history. Listen to this. They play on Monday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Only team in NFL history to do that.
Do we got any night games?
No, Dolphins, Jets, Cardinals, Browns, and I forgot the other team. No primetime games.
Good.
The Titans.
I suppose we might get a night game because
Every Miami game is at 1 o'clock, except 4. New England, the second to last week of the year. No, that's like week 7. I was thinking of doing that game. That's 4:25. 49ers 4:25. Raiders 4:25. Broncos 4 o'clock. All right. You know, this man says, Mace, you know, you a piece of shit. You never do the NBA. Well, guess what? I'm going to give this man his due.
What's
It's
good,
all
Mace?
yours, Chaos. There goes the thumbnail. It's all yours.
I love the thumbnail. It's wonderful. It's beautiful.
I appreciate that. Congratulations with your Knicks 11 straight, folks. And who knew? I picked them last year to go to the finals, and they let me down. But this year they're here, and I didn't think they would with that idiot coaching. But he got you to the finals. It's all yours. Go ahead, talk, Chaos.
Well, if you think about it, people picked them last year to get there. They didn't. But the following year, this year, they said that they were going to have a higher chance to get there now with how the Eastern Conference is. And lo and behold, they got there in a very much record-breaking fashion.
I can't deny it, bro. They're
winning over 25 or more points per each series.
I saw some of those scores.
Now, a lot of people say this is the Eastern Conference weak team. I say, yeah, but this is the playoffs. And if we look at throughout the history of all playoffs, no team has lost and got eliminated by over 25 or more points. The most you get is maybe 10, maybe a good 15, but over 25, no, that's something new. You get me?
Yeah.
And not only they did it on the home and on the road.
Yeah.
And everybody knows when you go on the road playoffs is a different atmosphere because it's playoffs time. And usually you have the fans behind you to really rally you up to really.
No, Chaos, let's be fair. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Every road game the Knicks had, especially in Philly, there were over 15,000 Knicks fans. So cut it out. New York went to follow.
That's what I'm hearing a lot of people are traveling wherever the Knicks go, and that's what's up.
Yeah, because it's been a long, long time. My mother's excited. That's her favorite team. She's been a fan, believe it or not, Chaos for 60 years. No joke.
My thing is this, Mace. And they said something was breaking that Mitch Robinson broke his pinky finger. I don't know how that happened. If it's in practice, must be in practice. That's only because if it was broken, that would have been known long time. You get me?
Yeah, I didn't know about this.
Yeah, it just happened. They just start seeing make his feeds for YouTube, for the last hour or so. And he sees that he's out indefinitely. I'm not sure how this is going to affect them moving forward to try to win the championship. Let's hope that they keep the same energy going. You know, if he is out, and let's say if he is right, I mean, I think they got the other bigs to really compensate Mitchell. He won't give the same defense internationally, but they got the size. They got Aurier, and I forgot who's the other guy. They got also Diawara, where he's not center, but he could play power forward, and they make Karl still play center. You know, so yeah. But besides that, you know, I still give the Knicks favorites to win it all, regardless of the outcomes of what's going to happen after this game with San Antonio Spurs and OKC. I think they're going to push the 7 games with the OKC and San Antonio. I still believe it's going to be 7 game series with them, in my opinion. But I'm not sure what the score is right now. I got to double check, but I don't see them really knocking off the Spurs tonight.
What's going on, Mace? What's going on? Yeah,
I won't be surprised.
What's up, bro?
But overall, Mace,
what up?
This is a good
look. That boy,
what up, 305? What's going on?
Chill, my brother.
Hello.
Yeah, we're right here, Chaos. It's all yours, bro. You're the Knicks fan, buddy.
It's still good look for Knicks. They still have a good shot. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people say that, you know, making the finals is that's no. This Knicks team is different, Mace. You can tell from the atmosphere, from their poise, how they move, how their expressions. These Knicks players that they got here, they're not satisfied. They are really gunning to win it all. Now, tell me, throughout the history of New York Knicks for the last 30 years, how focused you see this team is now than it was a year ago. So I want people to be clear. These players they got right here are not satisfied just getting out the East. They want to win that whole cup. They want to hold the Lombardi trophy. And they're going to find ways to get one way there. Regardless if Mitch is not playing out, they're going to find ways to win. I don't give a crap what anybody tell me. But you see, throughout the last 4 years, I mean, going back from a lot of people that was covering Jalen Brunson and how they deny and said this is a bad sign. This is a bad move. He should not come here. He's undersized. What are you doing? Let me tell you something. I like Knicks for a long time. I was never all in them like that, but out of all 2 teams that I have favored was between this team and Cleveland a whole decade or half ago. You get me? And I always favored the Knicks. I always favored the Knicks because Knicks, they were close in-house around the East Coast area where I'm at. And I always find them that it's a different atmosphere when you go to New York, period. You get me? And people don't understand this is a big market. You get me? And
I'm here right now, Chaos.
I know you're right now. And Fink said that New York, out of all teams, especially basketball teams, should be winning a lot more championship. But you know how the basketball guys don't really favor New York throughout these decades. You get me? Until the 70s.
Yeah, 53 years.
Yeah, 53 years. And people usually it would have cut off in the last 32 years. But as you know, when Patrick and the players they came out short against the Houston Rockets, which really I think they were more that was the only shot at that time back in '94. But because John Stark had a cold streak, it is what it is. You get me? And mind you, he was our point guard.
No, Derek Harper was your point guard.
Was John Stark point guard?
No, Derek Harper.
You sure?
He was
I
the
got
two
double check.
guard. He was the
Derek
two.
Harper played for New York Knicks? I know that. Let me double check.
Yeah, Derek Harper was on that team. Yeah.
Okay. I'll double check that.
It doesn't matter. But Derek Harper was.
But besides at the end of the day, a lot of people doubted Jalen because he's not like 6'4" and up. But people forgot to say we never had in the league for the last couple of years. There was not really known that we have more starters that were above 6'4" and up. You get me? This is just new. You get me? From Jay Gilgeous Alexander 6'5.5", from Kay Cunningham 6'6", to who else? To Luka Doncic, from his country to Dallas back 8 years ago. He was 6'7", 6'8.5", 6'7", 6'7", 6'8". So this is a rise of taller point guards. See, Jalen Brunson is a rare breed. You get me? If he wins it all, this is me. I think he would save any future point guard move forward that's not over 6'4".
I would
If
say
if he wins championship, he gives a chance for anybody that's coming up besides Jalen to say you have a shot now, maybe playing the NBA now. If he does not prevail, right, then this is going to really cut out a lot of guards moving forward that's not above a certain height to be in the NBA.
I would say
right now, and the reason why I say is because now a lot of players they're getting that's here in-house or out-house are taller and skilled now. Look at Wembanyama. He's 7'4", power forward / center, mostly center position. He is moving like a guard at an over 7 foot body.
Yeah.
He's dribbling. He's pulling up.
Chaos. Thank you. If they win this championship, they will go down. They can win it in 6 games. If the Knicks going to win this championship, they will go down as one of the greatest teams of all time. Just look at the dominance. They won 11 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
The last time they lost was Game 3 in Atlanta. Since then, they've been invincible. That's why I made this thumbnail about them. If they win this championship, in my opinion, they'll go down as one of the greatest teams of all time.
Yeah. And not only that, this might be the best team, the best New York Knicks team of all times.
Well, I don't think they're.
I mean, and the reason why I would say personally, besides I'm not knocking people that won it back in 72 and 73 twice, but the way how it's constructed and way how if they continue with the numbers it's like this has not been seen since the New York Knicks franchise. You get me?
Well, for you, but the team that my mother loves, that team had 8 Hall of Famers.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I ain't gonna That's true.
They're the one. You can argue they're the greatest of the greatest team of all time because of the Hall of Famers they have on that team.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hell of a team, man. That 73 Knicks team is a hell of a team, man.
Yeah. Didn't they have Bernard King?
No, Bernard King is 80s.
Okay.
Well, but let me be fair. Was that team better than Hondo's team? About the same, because remember Hondo played Game 7 in 73 with a broken shoulder, and still put up 30 points on Walt Frazier.
Okay.
I mean, are they better than the Milwaukee team with Kareem and Oscar and Bobby Dandridge? It's close. I mean, the 70s had great teams where people forgot because to most people's minds, the NBA didn't start to Magic and Bird, which was a joke in my opinion. You know?
Yeah. It's going to be interesting when Wednesday rolls around to see the status of how they're going to play this now. If Mitchell is really undoubtedly he's going to be playing that in this last playoff series. I mean, but normally people got broken pinky fingers. I think people could still play. I think they.
Of course, he could still play. It's the NBA Finals. Especially if
you I understand why they make it as a big deal. It's like unless it's a shooting hand, maybe. But let's be honest, Robs is not known for shooting. He usually
he's there to rebound and block shots.
Now, if it affects him holding that ball and rebound, maybe, but I doubt it. Cause pinky finger,
they'll put a lot of iodine on his finger, and he'll be okay. This
Yeah,
is the New York media right now who don't know what to do with them stupid ass selves. But right now, the team is in the finals.
Yeah.
What's up, Dad boy? How you doing?
What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going
Good,
on with
good.
you?
Getting ready for Sunday night up here. I'm doing the Eagles, man.
Nice.
Got to talk about that team, but that's for Sunday night. And you're gonna have a treat when you hear all the stuff I got on the Eagles.
All right, Mace.
Back to the Knicks. Back to you. Back
talk
to you. Which team do you want to play? OKC or Wembayama? Chaos is on hold. So 305 with me, of course. That boy with me, and of course Chaos reigns, celebrating like most Knicks fans are in this town, which is most of the city.
Okay, San Antonio's up by 8 or 7 in halftime. So
yeah, they may get a game 7 Sunday night.
We'll know by the fourth quarter where they're saying point wise.
My question to you is again, who do you want to play as the Knicks fan? Do you want Wemby or do you want OKC?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had to be fair, honest, this will not be so favorable for Knicks to win it all without playing the top defending champs. I want them to play. Listen, a lot of people say it's crazy they want to win championship. It's been taking almost half a century. I say, fuck that. You want to play the top dogs. You want this run to be memorable.
Oh, it's already memorable.
No. It's gonna be really memorable. If OKC gets through this, right, and they play in the finals, and Knicks come on top and able to demolish the reigning championship, this will be legendary. We will be talking about this for the whole entire summer. And much as I think they should play
be talking about the next 50 years.
And to be honest with you, I was thinking they should play the team that they already managed to beat. But when I'm thinking long term and looking at the legacy of what we're witnessing, man, I said for you to be the man, you're going to have to beat the man.
Okay.
Woo!
A lot of Knicks
and then that's the only thing. And think about it. Like I said before, if Jalen Brunson pull this off, he has saved future potential NBA players that's not over 6'4" to still get a chance to get in the league. Because the way the leagues move right now, they're going taller now. And if he able to pull this off, they're going to have to rethink that. You get me? Because think about this, Mace. For the last 4 years, a lot of analysis doubted Jalen Brunson. They doubt the Knicks signing him back in 2021 through 2022. You get me? They think this is a bad move to sign this dude.
I did.
And I look at his accomplishments when he was playing Dallas. This guy was playing the Western Conference when Luka Doncic was out.
And he beat Utah by himself and broke the Jazz up.
They said he averaged almost 30 or 40 points in that series.
I saw the whole series. I did it up here. Yes, he
as
did.
a bench player. As a bench player. And I'm saying, wait. I understand because he's not popular, he's not well known. But this man, this under 6'3" guard, did something that was very rare. We don't see much guards doing. That's a backup, doing what he's doing. And every year he's progressing. So I'm glad his father was able to work for New York Knicks and got him over here. Because in my opinion, I think Jalen Brunson is not no backup point. He's a star point guard.
Yeah, let me say something. And I've been dying to say this. I've been gone for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
For all you Knicks fans, when I first started up here in 2020, and I picked the Knicks that year to make the playoffs, and the night I got my kidney, God bless, was the night the Knicks played their first home game in Madison Square Garden, and God's no win. And I did not see the game, but everyone said it was the loudest they ever heard the Garden. Mm-hmm. Where I'm going with this is this. When I started this, I told all the fans around the world who hated the Knicks, Chaos, I said the best thing that happened to the Knicks is that Jimmy Dolan left them alone. And whenever they needed to get a player, the Knicks have unlimited funds.
You're right.
I want every Knicks fan to apologize to Jimmy Dolan because Jimmy Dolan left the basketball team alone, and look what you got now, and you're 4 wins away from an NBA title. And you should all thank Jimmy Dolan for giving you the money you need, to pay the players you need, to make the trades you need. Every owner should be like Jimmy Dolan for their favorite team.
We should thank Leon Rose because James Dolan gave the keys to Lane Rose, and Lane Rose has delivered.
Yeah, there you go. That's sort of
So
facts.
it's not James Dolan, it's Leon Rose. See, James Dolan know for the last 20-some years that he doesn't know about basketball. He knows about hockey. Remember we talked about
the Rangers. Yep, sure.
He understands hockey, and this is not a forte. Even his son tried to help coach some of the players. I heard his son was coaching Mitchell, and his game more refined. So it tells you your children knows basketball. You don't. So the best thing you could do is to pay someone that knows what they're doing about basketball operations, budget, and all stuff. You let him take control of it, and he'll make you a promise. Say, well, in this couple years with these moves, we're gonna get ourselves to where we need to be, where it's right now the NBA Finals. Because when they signed Jalen Brunson, that was the mark. They said we are projecting to get to the finals.
Sure was. I'm here, folks.
And how we know that? Because we look at every year when Jim stepped in as Knicks uniform, they made the playoffs first time in a while. After that, they got knocked off the first round by Atlanta. The next year, they beat, I don't know if it's Atlanta or some team.
No, they didn't make the playoffs the next year. And then when they got Brunson and Josh.
No, I'm saying when they got Brunson, they made the playoffs with Brunson.
Yeah, they did. They lost to Miami.
They lost my first round, right? No, actually, I think it was Atlanta Hawks. Hawks, they lost the first round.
No, they lost to Miami.
You sure?
Lost to Miami.
All right, they lost, and then the next round they played.
They lost to Indiana. But all the Knicks players were hurt. And then last year, they lost to Indiana.
Let me double check. Come on.
Yeah,
you're right. I think you're right. Yeah, I swear. I think I'm right. They lost to Atlanta.
They lost to Atlanta without Brunson.
And the first year when they made the playoffs, the next year they lost to Indiana. No.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
When they first made the playoffs, Brunson wasn't there yet. They lost to Atlanta and made Trae Young a household name. Second year, they didn't make the playoffs. Third year with Brunson, they made the playoffs. They lost to the Heat. Fourth year, they lost to Indiana back-to-back years. The first one, 2 years ago, the Knicks were all banged up. Last year, Indiana beat them fair and square. This year, you're at the promised land. You're here. You're in the promised land now. All of New York is in the promised land.
We could say roughly a period of 4 to 5 years. 4 to 5 years. Yeah, 5 years. 5 years. Okay, so the math makes sense. Okay, all right. Yeah, so a progression of every year they were improving, right?
Yeah.
And they didn't get out close to the East Conference Finals until last year.
Mm-hmm.
And then now this year they're in the finals.
There you go.
But for the last 3 years, they were just getting the playoffs, getting just used to each other. The squad they had, I think that same year or the next year they signed Josh. They got Josh Hart from a trade.
No, they got Josh.
2023. I think in 2023 they got him in trade.
They got him at the trade deadline. I know he was on my team, and I was telling Mr. Miami up here that the Heat should go get him. He's a Heat player. They didn't want him. None of these Miami Heat fans wanted him. Knicks got him, and look at the Knicks now, and look at Miami right now. Miami's so desperate. They're drowning right now. If they don't get Giannis, they got to start over again, and that's the
no. I think what Miami needs to start doing now is with the roster they have, they're better off just starting over. Personally,
I would agree. Yeah,
and the reason why I say it's because Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's watching this right now. He knows that the NBA and Mark was messing with him. He really want to play here.
I don't see Giannis. I'm gonna tell you right now. Chaos.
Yeah,
you could quote me on this.
Okay.
He will be in Golden State. The league will fix it that way because Steph is their boy, and they don't want to see Steph go out the way he's been going out.
He's gonna go out anyway, bro. And let me tell you why.
I know that, you know that, but you can't.
And the reason why I'm saying is because the Golden State Warriors, they're done now. Their best bet is they gotta start over right. Let me tell you, their best bet now is to start over right now, real fast. And let me tell you why. You're gonna be contending Victor Wembanyama next year. If the Spurs don't get out the West this year, they're getting out next year. Guarantee you. I mark my words right now. And the reason why, because the squad they have right now, they already know what's going on, what's wrong. They're gonna have a year experience. They might get a big, maybe not. We're not sure what they're gonna do, but they could. This is what they do right now. They could easily fix right now if they don't get out of the West this year. They got to contend with them. Next, we're not sure what's gonna happen in the West now because there's rumor that the Timberwolves are going to try to get a star player. That's rumor that's going on right now because what they did.
They are in the Giannis sweepstakes.
The reason why, because when they trade Karl they said that was a mistake on their half. They didn't want, but the reason why, I think the reason why they did because they got the money. That's why they had to move him. Because think about it. You pay your 7'1" center that doesn't give you much $271 million in a couple years. You owe a budget paying this big man who don't give you nothing.
Skills I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Now everybody say that he did a good job on Joker. I don't care about that. Is he a guy that's worth $271 million?
No, none of these players are worth that money. None of them.
And let me tell you why, because this guy does not give you 20 points and 10 rebounds. I think the most what's the name Gobert gives you is maybe he'll give you 10 points, maybe
10 points, 14 rebounds, 5 blocks.
That's not worth. He's more worth 150 million. I get
none of these players are worth this money.
No. And I'm being fair. I would say he probably worth less, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm be fair. Let's be reasonable because I don't want people go back to Brock and say, "What you want to pay this man? Less than that? 80 million? No, I can't do that. I can't tell them that because people get mad because a lot of people are Minnesota fans. They're gonna come back to Brock and they're gonna cuss it in the comment section. But overall, Gobert's not worth that much money. A lot of money. Right now with the Denver Nuggets, they're gonna probably send their point guard somewhere else. They gotta get younger.
Murray?
Yeah, he's gonna be gone. He's gone.
We'll
and much time for him to fit that's how possible he's gone because they
By the
even got
way, just to let you know, July 1st, I'm not doing hockey. I'll be doing the NBA free agency signings. So the NBA will be up here all day, all week, up here.
Okay.
For free agency. I know you'll be in the Delta. And that boy will probably go and get ready for the Bengals workouts. But just to let you know, Chaos, I will have the NBA free agent period July 1st.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And no thing, my thing was gonna happen to that guy John Morant. Not sure what the Grizz gonna do with him because they said the rumor is this is what I'm hearing. They were trying to move him, but no team is taking him on. From what I'm hearing,
we will see.
And
because,
the reason why I say is because of
I do agree with you, but
you know why? Because how he carried himself. That's the problem. See, if he was producing the same numbers he was, and he was carrying, a team will risk taking him on. But because his numbers start to go down from field goal percentage, and he's giving you promise off court, they say, "Oh, you are flight risk. You are not gonna come here and then demolish what we try to do." Matter of fact, I heard Miami could have probably got him. You know what I'm saying? There are rumors that
Miami's Miami. Hey, I'm gonna wrap this NBA up before I get to football. Before you go. Knicks and how many?
Knicks, if they go in the finals, I won't be surprised. I'm going to project this. I'm a shooter. I want one more sweep. and the reason why I said, and here's my thing. One dude did some commentary on this. He said that the ratings from the last finals was so bad that the baseball finals or wherever had higher ratings than the NBA finals, and that was bad. So the
problem with the NBA is, and let's be honest, LA sucks ass, Golden State's old. That's the problem with the NBA. The Knicks will help, yes, being in the finals, but it depends on if they play OKC. I'm telling you right now, America is rooting for the Knicks. America just hates Hilligus Alexander. They call him now the Canadian flopper. You know,
damn.
America hates OKC, bro. It's just what it is.
No lies told, though.
Say that again?
No lies told, though.
He's the Canadian flopper. God damn. He said he'd be making fouls, creating fouls.
I heard in this series alone that the San Antonio players are just sick of his flopping, bro. Unbelievable. You know?
Matter of fact, about when they played him, when they played his seat, they were complaining about the flopping the same way.
I'm gonna tell you right now though, and I'm dead ass about this. If it's Knicks OKC, I will promise you one thing. He's not gonna get flopping calls against the Knicks. I hate
no, he's not. He better not.
The Knicks are gonna get a lot of calls, bro. The NBA is going to try its best to give the Knicks that championship, bro.
I know. Listen,
so
bro.
OKC fans, get ready for a rude awakening because when your boy is flopping, he's not going to get the calls, especially against Jalen Brunson, who they want him to be a big-time megastar in New York.
And
it's going to be tough for OKC with the referees in this series coming up if they get there.
And here's
But
the
if
funny.
it's San Antonio, it's going to be the other way around. You just breathe on Wimbayama, it's going to be a foul.
Listen. Think about this, Mace.
Hey, coach, going to Mississippi this year?
Think about this, Mace. A lot of people don't understand. Jalen Brunson creates fouls. You get me? And he don't flop. When you watch him play against these players at his size, if he gets contact, he creates a contact when you're mistakes. You get me?
Yeah.
And I watch every time. Everybody said when he gets you up your feet and you jump, he's gonna put his body in and you're gonna foul. And sometimes NBA going to grant it. They're gonna look
it's going to be tough for Helicus Alexander against Brunson. It really is because
only thing that it's gonna be a challenge because he has the size over Brunson. You know what I'm saying? And Brunson
no. I'm talking about the referees.
Okay.
He's not going to get away with the flopping against the Knicks. He's not.
Okay.
He's not.
Yeah.
Especially that Oklahoma City's done nothing but bitch. I mean, excuse me, San Antonio's done nothing but bitch and complain about his flopping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chaos, it was great having you, bro. You gave me great 40 minutes, bro.
Thank you.
If they win it, come up here. I'll give you the whole night. Come up here.
Okay. And if they win, I gotta know when. You gotta tell them when they're gonna have their parade. I'm gonna.
Oh, definitely. You know.
I'm gonna find a way past New York.
Yeah, come up for the parade, bro. Come up, and it's gonna be crazy. Probably have 2 million people in Midtown Manhattan, all the way to the Canyon of Heroes. You know that.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. I told you I'll give you NBA, bro. You guys deserve it. Seriously, I have nothing against the Knicks. I'm not a Knicks fan, you know that, but 11 in a row, bro. God damn. And beating teams by 50.
Mm-hmm.
Never been seen before, bro. In my lifetime, anyway. Yeah. Enjoy it, man. Be good.
Take care, guys. Good night.
You too, man. Enjoy the finals. The great chaos reign, everybody. Him and his Knicks in the finals. Oh, excuse me, that's the wrong one. Anyway, that boy's here. How's the Bengals looking in OTAs?
They're looking pretty good. Everything together. Ain't nothing catastrophic happened yet. Hopefully it won't.
I took the over Bengals and Buccaneers opening day in Cincinnati.
This is good news.
I jumped over it. It's going to be a lot of scoring that day, boy. That turf is going to be hot in Cincinnati. I tell you that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. So the Knicks in the finals, that's the end of my NBA talk. I had to give the man 40 minutes. He got mad at me a lot of times saying, when the hell are you going to talk basketball? Well, I gave him the platform and he took advantage of it. That will be Sunday night, folks. The dysfunction in Philadelphia. Where would this man end up? That boy says he's not going to get moved. He will get moved. The question is, how many more teams will jump in? So far, the Rams jumped in last week. They're in the sweepstakes along with New England. Who wants A.J. Brown, folks? We're going to find out in the next 10 days who wants him. As the Eagles have got his replacement already. And this is a big year for Jalen Hurts because if he doesn't get to the promised land, his contract beginning in 27 is no longer guaranteed. In a big quarterbacks draft, and I'm going to say it right here, right now, they are not going to beat Dallas. They're not. By the way, jumped on the Cowboys 2.5-point favorites opening night at the Meadowlands. That's the Cowboys home away from home. I guarantee you'll see 50,000 Cowboy jerseys at the Meadowlands. Part of my opening day bets. Cowboys 2.5, Dolphins plus 4.5, and the money line. And I think it's 38.5 points. I took the over in that. I think there'll be points scored in Vegas. Took the Dolphins and ran with it. Took the Lions opening day. The 7.5. Yeah. Jumped on it. Bengals and the Buccaneers over. I think that's going to be a shootout opening day. Yeah. Seahawks, I would take them against New England, but it's a little bit too high for me. As the odds are out for opening day, go to your favorite sports book and put your money on open day. The players' props are not out yet, but the odds are out. I took the Steelers -2.5 against Atlanta. The Steelers home opener with that arsenal they got now in Pittsburgh. Rodgers loving what he sees, and he should, as him and Mike McCarthy are back together again.
Green Bay East.
Who, Pittsburgh? Yeah, he took half the coaches. Look, I haven't killed them yet like I want to. I'm not even going to do a preview of the NFC North, really. If you didn't hear today, the quarterback that refers to himself as number 9, that will be J.J. McCarthy, was asked how is it going with him and Kyler Murray. As you know, these football teams, NFL teams, they have their classrooms as big as college classrooms. And he's put it the right way. He said, hey, I sit on one end of the classroom, he's saying, yo. And that's one of the reasons why J.J. McCarthy is not playing. Isn't it funny how the GM that took him got rid of Sam Darnold? The second Sam Darnold made the Super Bowl, he got fired the next day. So the question was asked by Jim Rome today. Who believed in this guy? Well, the man who drafted him is now on the street looking for work. But I cannot wait to get into this story Sunday night. It's going to be fun. And shout out to my man Jason Whitlock. When he makes sense, he makes sense. And he put it best. When you have the sisterhood as your handlers, that will be one Jalen Hurts. Those blow-ups, and I know I-Test loved those blow-ups 3 years ago on the sidelines when A.J. Brown was killing them. A.J. Brown had a wedding a couple of weeks ago. Guess who didn't show up?
Who?
Our boy Jalen. I'll get into it Sunday night with this guy. And this is it for Jalen because I keep saying it like a broken record. The Cowboys have arrived, folks. They're back. And I don't see any team in that division beating Dallas. The question for me with Dallas is, can they beat the NFC West at home and Green Bay, throw Green Bay in there, at home, come playoff time? And you're wondering, Mace, why are you saying that? Let's see. Raven Knight, I heard him the other night saying that he cannot wait for the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl, and he'll have the Super Bowl party in his studio room. And of course, when I came back from throwing up for an hour that night, I told Raven it was comedy. Get ready to lose again. The reason why I say that is when these teams that travel come to Dallas, they outdo the Cowboy fan. Why? Jera only cares about money. And believe me, when the 49er fan comes to your town now, they're going to spend money. You know Green Bay makes, they call Jerry's World Lambeau South. Do you know the 12s are coming to Dallas 50,000 strong?
We got Hard Rock North in New York.
You ain't lying. Shit.
The Legend Killer.
Even Big O's gonna make the trip to the Dolphin takeover this year in Jersey.
You might get some dirty looks. What? Like Stone Cold used to say, what?
I'll tell you one thing. They'll feed you up there. They'll party that whole weekend at the club. Who's the DJ again who loves the Dolphins?
You got Solo D.
Yeah. He performs.
Yeah.
And then you get people dancing on, and it's going to be a good weather here. They're coming early October, believe it or not, to the Meadowlands to play the Dolphins, to play the Jets. So the weather is going to be good. The women are good looking that represent the Dolphins. A lot of them. You'll have a good time. That's how the Dolphins do. And I showed it to Mr. Miami a couple of years. Mr. Miami couldn't believe it. I said, "Yeah, that's how we get down up here when they come up here to play the Jets. Or next year they play the Jets and the Giants up here. I hope they make it back-to-back weeks like they did back in 19 when we got robbed both games. Remember that 305? We got robbed?
Yeah.
Oh, I was pissed. I was pissed, bro. You didn't know me back then. I was fucking livid.
2003, when we came up here twice.
I hate losing to the New York teams in any sport. I really do.
Can't stand New York.
Yeah, that everything's good, man. When's the next big fight? Who's fighting the next big fight?
The next big fight?
Yeah.
I haven't really kept up at that whole Gina and Ronda debacle. Like after that, I don't even know. It's looking like Shields Bumgardner, but we'll see.
Let me take a look at the baseball standings because that boy likes to talk baseball.
Love baseball.
Did the Houston win today?
Who?
Come on, Houston, the Astros.
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna find out right now. That's where I'm at right now. All right, Houston is up 5-1 on Texas in the 7th inning.
Yes. Let's go, Houston.
Blue Jays won again. Cubs won again.
Don't tell me that the Cubs. I mean, not the Cubs. Don't tell me the Blue Jays take on the Marlins again.
Yeah, you guys took 2 out of 3 from the Blue Jays, right?
I think we did. They got it yesterday.
Yeah, Astros win. White Sox are playing great baseball. That Japanese guy is hitting home runs all over the place.
Nice. Good for them.
Braves won again. Yeah, shout out to Abdul Jones. He's a big White Sox fan. Officer Jones in Chicago. Who else we got? Yeah, Orioles beat the Blue Jays Blue Jays beat the Orioles 2-1. Cubs won, and that's it for baseball today. Cubs won 7-2 over the Pirates. Cubs playing pretty good baseball right now. The season is almost half over. See who plays tomorrow. All right, tomorrow, Braves and Reds. Braves red hot, best record in baseball. Padres are in the Nationals. Twins, Pirates. Blue Jays, Orioles again. Red Sox are in Jacobs Field to play my Indians.
What, the Guardians? Who team called the Guardians?
Yeah, the Guardians. I call them the Indians. Angels are in Tampa. Marlins are playing the Mets here. Great weather. Well, it's going to rain somewhere here. Cubs and Cardinals review that rivalry. Tigers and White Sox. Royals and Rangers. Brewers and Astros. Giants are in Denver. Yankees and A's. Diamondbacks are in Seattle. Diamondbacks playing great baseball. That's right. Seahawks and the Phillies and Dodgers redo their rivalry. In Chavez Ravine late tomorrow night in East LA. So that's the baseball.
East LA.
Well, I gotta get back to this. But that boy, you been watching any of the hockey playoffs or no?
No, I haven't. No,
Yeah, you're not missing anything. Now, 305. How boring is Carolina?
Carolina boring. What the hell these motherfuckers where they come from? See, they just I said, dang, boy, they beat us like they beat us bad.
I
Who
cannot
up
watch
in
their team.
Carolina?
My heart goes out to Montreal and their great fans, that beautiful city. I cannot watch Carolina. I'm sorry. They are tough to watch. And they play that way on purpose. All they do is shoot at the net, hope someone gets a rebound and tap it in, like they won game 3 in overtime.
Wow, I was pissed off that day.
They call it redneck hockey in Raleigh Dorm.
And the same day Montreal the same day Montreal lost that game, and my ex-sister-in-law got into it. Oh man, they ain't hurt neither.
I leave that alone, fam. You know that. I leave that type of style of life alone, man.
Well, I did, Brother Mace. I just put them out.
That's right. Oh, they were staying with you again?
They stayed with me about a couple weeks ago. I had to put them out.
I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know, bro.
See, they thought they was gonna come down here and take over. See,
Yeah, bro.
they was driving me crazy. I said, man, it's time to put them out. Go get me a restraining order. So if they come 15 feet near the house, they will be arrested. That's how they do. They drink every day. They be fighting. They fighting each other every day. And oh man. And then my brother, he almost got gunned down.
Your brother's in town?
Yep, my brother, he was in town. The next thing, got into it. One of my neighbors down the street. He had his one for his wife telling him put that gun down. He was finna shoot him.
In beautiful Davie, Florida, where the Dolphin players live. Beautiful Davie, really?
Yeah.
Where you have over 150 acres of land, really?
I wish I did.
The yacht? You told Fargo at the yacht parties on December 22nd? The same man that gets champagne and caviar served to him whenever he snaps his finger? Dodo eggs?
Dodo eggs?
Yeah, from the Flintstones, yes, dodo eggs. My mother used to make that.
Ugh. No, thank you. I'm a full-fledged chicken.
My mom used to make that. Yeah, mom used to make that. When I was a kid, I used to love eating that. You couldn't pay me to eat eggs now, bro.
No, thank you.
Eggs make you fire all day.
Yep, it will make you let out gas all day too.
No, thank you.
No caviar. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I like my boxers nice and clean.
I like chicken wings. Chicken. I had to stop eating chicken wings because Montreal was playing when they took on Buffalo Sabres.
So you had chicken wings?
Yep. I like chicken wings, but I stopped eating because drinks.
You know me, I love chicken wings, bro.
I'm a full-fledged chicken hog. I'm a country boy.
Yep, you love my wings, bro. But you, Dad, you love a nice bucket of 50 wings in the bucket, bro?
It's been a while, but yeah.
100.
I eat 50. I'm like Giannis Antetokounmpo. He eats 50 chicken wings after every game.
Dang.
I'm like Giannis, bro.
I like 100.
I do like some chicken wings.
Put some hot sauce on it.
With some lemon pepper and some ranch.
No, I can't do the ranch. No.
I like
no, go ahead.
I like like thighs and chicken wings. The thighs.
I'm a blue cheese guy.
Not me. I'm barbecue sauce. So no, with wings now I eat cocktail sauce with my wings. Very good.
Cocktail sauce.
That's
Yeah, that's
different.
what you put on shrimp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's different.
I put down my wings. It's terrific, bro. Yeah, this guy. I saw the video yesterday. Now the woman he was with, I'll give her on a scale of 1 to 100. I give her 1,000. My man, there's a brother out in Las Vegas. He got tickets. He bought tickets to see a Golden Knights game. $1,200. All you could eat, and he sat right behind the glass, bro. And he showed how the Vegas Knights treat people when you buy that ticket, bro. It's unreal, bro. You know who else does that? The Brooklyn Nets, bro. If you got tickets at courtside and you got the pass to go eat in their kosher restaurant, bro, Mr. Miami will lose his mind, bro. All that beef, both of you, all that beef you can eat, bro.
Hey.
I mean, beef off the spit. They cut that bad boy, brisket of beef. All you can eat, all you can drink, bro.
I will be full.
Sound good.
Yeah, Brooklyn does it right. Problem is the team sucks ass. But they do it right. They treat their fans very well. I said that to these guys about who was going to buy the Dolphins. Joe Tsai, he treats his season ticket holders like kings and queens.
Well, I'll be on my. I will cheer that mug up.
Yeah,
I had that stuff for the next day, couple of days.
Think about you guys, bro. When yeah, I didn't know. Do you eat any of you guys eat at Buffalo Wild Wings?
Every
There's
now
one
and
down
then.
the block from my house. They just opened up a month ago.
Oh, okay.
Their hamburger is off the chain.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love their hamburgers, bro.
I ain't had Buffalo Wild Wings in about 20 years now. That stuff hot.
Yeah,
I like them.
Yeah, I love their
Good.
hamburgers.
I ate it last time.
Their hamburgers are so good, bro. Their French fries too. They're good.
Cajun fries.
No, regular fries with salt and pepper cooked. It's cooked in salt and pepper, bro. Delicious.
Those like lemon pepper fries.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly, 305. Right on the right on.
And somebody asked me, can I get one of your chicken wings? I said, it's $30. Go get your own chicken wings. I ain't sharing a bone.
There you go.
I'm not sharing. I don't share chicken. So I can go get your own chicken.
For real.
I saw like the commercial.
You don't sell your chicken 305?
I'm not giving up a bone like that commercial used to say. No, my brother, you got to get your own.
I feel you, bro. I'm just pumped up for football because after I do the Eagles, I'm not doing football until they come back from. Unless I'll do the AJ Brown trade. If he gets traded, I'll do that. But I'm not gonna be I'm gonna be doing the hockey draft, bro. Was today National Burger Day?
I think something like that.
I think so.
Yeah, I missed it because Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm looking at what should I get me for lunch tomorrow.
I'm tired of Pizza Hut.
I haven't eaten Pizza Hut in like 30 years, bro.
Dang. I'm tired of Pizza Hut. I'm tired of McDonald's.
I'm tired of all of that.
Yeah.
Burger King, Wendy's, I'm tired of all of that.
Shoot, I ain't Burger King in months. So I like their Publix fried chicken. That must be so good.
Burger King, I haven't eaten Burger King since 2012.
Dang.
One right down the block from my house. I don't eat there.
It's like that with what's that it's Arby's. I ain't had Arby's since 2013.
I haven't had Arby's since the 1980s.
Cause I ate it in Alabama.
You ain't had Arby's since when?
2013.
Last time I had Arby's was 1986, so 40 years ago.
Damn. See, I was in Alabama when I got the Arby's.
I'll tell you who else makes a good burger. In the West Coast, it's called Junior's. But if you live in the East Coast, it's Roy Rogers. Man, they make a great burger, bro. I remember I was in Orange County 20 years ago. I was there for business, and I got to chill there in Newport Beach. That burger, Carl Jr.'s, is one of the best burgers I've ever ate in my life. And they put mustard and ketchup on the burger. Oh, God. Nice jumbo burger, bro. One thing about me, I don't eat burgers, but if there's a burger that tastes good to me, like Buffalo Wild Wings, I will eat it. I will go buy it.
No ketchup, no mustard. It got to be mayonnaise.
My burger has to have pickles, ketchup, and onions.
I take lettuce and tomatoes, and that's how far I'm gonna go.
No mayo. I hate mayo, and I cannot stand cheese.
I would take a tomato, lettuce. That's it, and mayonnaise. I just have mayonnaise because I have to have tomato and lettuce on the side. I eat the tomatoes and lettuce I eat it separate. See, because tomatoes good for you. Tomatoes good for your blood pressure.
I can't eat tomatoes because it's what you call it?
Acid.
Yeah, that messes me up. Yeah, man. Hey, man, what's going on in the wrestling world? I know you two guys love wrestling.
Edge and Christian, they the new AEW Tag Team Champion.
Did Edge play? Do they play Edge's old intro music at AEW?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm talking about this the remix.
Oh, it's a remix now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the original.
I like the original one with
they hear it live. It's even they hear it live. It's even better. Like you in the arena.
Yeah.
Not to take my nephew to these wrestling bullshit matches. What's the one in January? Royal Rumble, right? That's the one in January.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I took him to that at Madison Square Garden when Edge fought Rey Mysterio that night when he had the Edge heads with him. Those two clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were like 10 rows from the ring. That was the night Matt Striker and Coach got into it during the match. Remember that? When they were arguing?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, Coachman's gone. Where's Coachman? One night, 2 o'clock
Back
in the
on
morning.
ESPN.
Yep. I said, get the fuck out. I said, Coach.
He's back on ESPN?
Nah, I don't know what's up with Coachman these days.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He don't be too many places anymore.
He must have released from WWE.
I call that era the kiddie era. No, it's not fun being at a WWE event. I swear to God, it wasn't fun going to those WWE events, bro. It was not fun. Not at all. I used to go to sleep in those shits, bro.
Dang.
Hell yeah.
It was good in 2000, 2004, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10.
That's when my nephew used to, I used to take my nephew. It's just strange when you go to ROH, you go to WWE, and you go to TNA. What a world of difference with each three of them. With TNA, which to me is the best, they treat you like family when they see you keep coming over and over again. Or did they spoil my nephew?
Yep, I checked out when AJ Styles left TNA. I said, "See ya."
No doubt.
Yeah. I'm not an AJ Styles fan, you know that.
AJ Styles
The-
and Cowboy
you know,
James on.
you know the. Oh yeah, that's your boy. Sorry about your damn luck.
Yep, and that's when this I do like Samoa Joe.
In person, he's that.
And your boy MVP.
Oh. I don't think that boy knows that story with me and MVP.
No, I don't think I heard it.
Yeah, so they opened up a brand new Best Buy back in 2008 in down lower Manhattan. So I took my nephew, of course. So that day, it was a long line to meet MVP. So I was telling people stories about Roddy Piper and me. And I met him at a horror convention. I tell people all the time, you want to meet these wrestlers, go to horror conventions. They're there, and no one's there for the wrestlers. I remember I went to a Godzilla convention in Chicago, bro. Jeremy Roenick was there. No one cared.
Dang.
Yeah, that's wild.
When these fans of these TV shits are together, horror films, porn conventions, these other events don't exist. And you go and you meet these guys, they're good people, bro. I know Roddy Piper said, I'll sign it for free, bro. No one's here to see me. They're here to see him. It was funny. Before I got to Roddy Piper by himself, Rob England was there with a bunch of no-life losing Friday the 13th guys. So I went up to Rob England. I said, hey, look, I know you really don't want to do this. He said, tell me about it. But I got to say something to you. I don't care about Friday the 13th, bro. Your best acting to me was Willie and V. He said, you remember that? I said, bro, every time that comes on Sci-Fi Network, I stop what I'm doing. I watch those 10 hours, bro, nonstop. I love me some B now. I love me some B. I really did, bro.
I think I started watching that lady ate that rat. That's when I started watching.
I said to him, hey, can you do me a favor? He said, anything. I said, I'm with her, and she's here to see you and all these cuckoo birds. Can you, take a picture with her? He said, sure, anything for you, man. I said, thanks, Rob. I said, girl, stay over there with them. I'm talking to a real hero right here. I'll walk over. Rod said, yeah, sit down. We was talking about Portland, Oregon. He said, you need anything? I said, not really, but, a picture of you would be good. 305, remember that picture I showed you of me and Hot Rod?
Yeah.
God bless his soul, man. One of the good guys, boy. Not what you think he is. The wrestling dudes are good. Today's wrestlers, not really, because they're all into the money. Well, I will give Cena this. I'm not a John Cena guy. I don't hate Cena. My only beef with Cena was, honestly, was he kept dissing The Rock, and I didn't like that shit.
I can't
And I
stand.
told my nephew, if Rock ever comes back, I promise you, he will whip Cena's ass. That's a guarantee. Because my nephew never saw Rock. He was new into wrestling back in 207, 208. He only knew the kiddie era.
Yeah, I've seen The Rock a whole bunch of times.
I'm laying in my bed one night. I just got the Galaxy S3. So I'm laying in my bed, and I look at YouTube. And what popped up? The Rock returns. I'm like, I said, Rock came back to WWE, really? Bro, that night when he came out, I swear to God, I was crying in my bed, bro. Because, I had to get up at 2:30 in the morning and go to dialysis, bro. So I cried, bro.
Dang.
But the one thing that he got me fired up when he called out John Cena, bro, I said, here we go, baby. Here we go.
With the cereal.
I said, fine. I'm going to get to see this match. It was in Miami, right? The first one?
It's the one with the he this one with the cereal.
He beat him in Miami, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was so happy when I found out he beat Cena, bro. But like I said about Cena, and it played out to be true, he is the ultimate company man. He'd do anything for the McMahon family. He would lose to Hornswoggle if you told him to.
He is the ultimate company man, absolutely.
I'm not a Cena guy. I don't hate Cena. I know what Cena is. I figured him out. One thing I will always respect about Cena, he took time out. The day Brett Favre got traded to the Jets, I know I was standing in 102-degree heat, Midtown Manhattan.
Damn.
Watching all these corporate women come out of the building saying hello to him. Boy, they were good looking. Boy. Angry though, because the white man had him around the neck. But back to my point. I said, so what happened? Cena signed your belt? He said, right here. I said, you are lucky MF, bro. Oh, yeah, but let me get back to it. So MVP is the main attraction at this autograph signing for my nephew. So MVP has the velvet rope, playing in character, telling people, do not get above the line. Do you know who I am? I am MVP. And like, the Latinos didn't get it. The black people got it. They were all laughing because they know what was going on. So it was my nephew turned to meet him. So, my nephew goes up to him. They're talking for like 7 minutes. And he said, hey, Chubby, stay away from the rope. I said, okay. Everybody laughed. So he said, hey, Chubby, yes, come over here.
Damn.
So I go over there. He said, you know what? This young man told me how good you treat him. You take him everywhere we go. You take him to all the federations. You're a good man. Now get the hell out of my ring. Okay. I said, okay. Tells a little kid, didn't I tell you not to stand behind the velvet rope? You know him.
Yeah,
Me and my nephew was laughing, man.
I've been cracking up.
Yo. Some of the shit these wrestlers do, but my favorite one was with Honky Tonk Man and 305's boy, Jerry the King Lawyer. So I'm talking to Honky. Me and Honky's talking because I love Honky. Honky said, hey, Chubby. I said, yeah. He said, give me a Coke. I said, you got it, man. Went in there, got him a Coke. Him and Loyal, I heard they're real cousins. They're real tight, bro. You can tell they're real tight. They're real tight.
Family.
Yeah, Ken Lawler's a good guy, bro. Jerry Lawler's a good dude. He treated me nicely. Gave my nephew an autograph.
I think I saw him in person before.
Yeah, King Lawler's a good dude, bro. But Hunky is as good. I said, can I call you Wayne? He said, how you know my name is Wayne? I said, I know everything from our time period, not these clowns of today. He said, all right. If you want to know, Honky Tonk's real name is Wayne Ferris. So I called him Wayne.
Never knew that.
Yeah, these wrestlers are good people, bro. The old school, the one me, you, and Mr. Miami grew up with on when they had Wrestling Challenge and Wrestling Spotlight.
Yeah. And what's it, WWE it's WWF the challenge.
Yes.
Used to come on every Saturday.
Yes,
like
mine used to come on Sunday at 12 o'clock. My Wrestling Challenge. Wrestling Spotlight came on midnight, and Wrestling Superstars of Wrestling came on sometimes at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, sometimes 10 o'clock in the morning.
It was Shotgun Saturday night. Used to come on at I think about 11, 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah, 11:30.
Nice.
My favorite of the Saturday night main event was when the Genius beat Hulk Hogan.
My favorite one was, I think my favorite one was Andre the Giant had the belt. He gave the belt to Ted DiBiase.
You know what I mean?
Funny that night.
At 305. It was his birthday 2 weeks ago. You know that, right?
Who, Hulk Hogan?
No, Andre the Giant. He would have been 80 years old.
Dang.
They love him in Quebec province. Like, no, if you say a bad word about Andre the Giant up there, that, you know, Montreal is a mafia town. You know that, right, 305?
Yeah.
That's a mobster city. I ate at Dino Bravo's chicken spot. God bless his soul. Got his head blown off. I found out.
Damn.
They love their French wrestlers up there, bro. They really do. Rick Martel, and of course, our favorite, me and Mr. Miami's the Mountie.
I am the Mountie. We get it right. We are the Mountie. The Mountie.
Always gets his man.
And the Quebecers.
The Rougeaus, yes.
The Russo brothers.
You know what you guys see, 305? You too, that boy. You guys see the suits with these guys, the older guys, not these young dudes, the older guys. You know, the one that made me cry, bro, and I cried hard, was when Ric Flair did the tribute to Mr. Perfect and Bobby Heenan. He said he never had more fun in his life than being with those two. To me, and 305 will agree with this, that was the best trio of all time in the WWE, bro.
Yeah.
I love those three like no tomorrow, bro. I like Ric Flair, but I never watched Mr. Miami and your wrestling. That you guys watched at 6 o'clock on TBS. I didn't have cable.
Okay.
But when I first got cable, I looked at it and said, yeah. Then a couple of days later, Ric Flair coming to the WWF. I said, here we go.
And Teddy Blanchard and O.G.Anunaby, is it Art Anderson?
Arn Anderson, yes. Arn Anderson, yeah. He was with Bobby Heenan.
Yeah.
Part of the Heenan family.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby Heenan said something in his documentary that blew my mind. You know how Bobby Heenan is in character as the manager? He said that all that shit he did, he had to do off the top of his head. There was no script.
I believe.
I said, God damn, you was brilliant, bro. No wonder why they called you Bobby the Brain.
The genius.
The genius said that was my guy, bro. Cause you know I love the Beverly Brothers, bro.
You know, my boy is Croak the Raven, Nevermore. What about
I met Raven. When What federation was he in when I met him? He wasn't in TNA with the Flock.
He was in WCW.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was like back in '98. Also, he was in ECW for a little bit. And I tell you, shout out to Tommy Dreamer, man. He's still doing that crazy shit, bro.
He's TNA.
Man, I was there in Sunnyside, Queens for the scaffold match. Him and Sandman, one of the greatest wrestling events I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Wrestling Sabu.
And that's when wrestling was on fire. Because you had, speaking of that, did you guys see what the Milwaukee Brewers pitcher did to the Cardinal player last night? This motherfucker struck out the hitter. And then he did the Degeneration X suck it to the player.
Hilarious.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
That's
and
funny.
give the Brewers manager a lot of credit. He went to the Cardinal manager, apologized. He said he feel like fucking sending that motherfucker thing away. What the fuck was he doing that? You know why that pisses me off? Because that can get a Brewers player hurt, bro. Because the Cardinal pitcher may throw at a guy, bro. And throw at his head because that idiot did that.
Right.
And this idiot said in Spanish, I got 2 words for you, suck it. What the hell's wrong with you? Let me find it. No, I gotta do it off the air, bro. I cannot believe he did that shit. And he did it like with a purpose. What the fuck? I'm telling you, if I was a Brewer player and he did that, I'm grabbing his ass around the neck after the game, bro. I said, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Right.
Because he can get players hurt. Maybe I'm too much of a baseball purist. You saw that boy?
I seen.
What did you think of it?
It was like it was classless. Like I wouldn't like. It'd be different if it was the '90s, but it's not. You can't run around.
If he did that to Dela Cruz, what do you think Dela Cruz would have did?
Right. He wouldn't be having that. It definitely would have started a fight.
Man. What is wrong with this guy, bro? When I saw that, I said, this motherfucker is demented. A typical demented Dominican doing that. What the hell's wrong with this guy?
Right.
Anyway, fellas, I appreciate you guys, man. I'm ready to go to bed, man.
Yeah,
appreciate you guys. I'll be back Saturday night. Seahawks Saturday, Sunday, the Eagles, and we'll go in depth on why Jalen Hurts is a bitch nigga, and I mean that. And Gilly the Kid can come after me wherever he wants, and I will elaborate on that story why A.J. Brown is getting shipped out of town. Shout out to Jason Whitlock, who found out this story a couple months ago, man. Right, man. Anyway, I hate when men let women speak for them. Don't you, guys?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll get into that with her Sunday night. Saturday night, the Seahawks, all football, baseball, whatever you guys want to talk about. I want to thank everybody for coming up, and I'll see you guys Saturday evening. And we'll do straight football. The Seahawks team on a seek and destroy mission feel that they're not getting the respect they deserve. And I first thought that, but I don't think that boy heard this earlier tonight when I said this. They are the first team in NFL history to play on Monday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. First team in NFL history to do that. So we'll see you Saturday evening, 6:15 Eastern time. Enjoy the weekend, everybody. Good night from the Oasis. Anybody got a score from the San Antonio game?
No.
People in the chat, people in the clouds. Thank you so much. Good night from the